The Fully Geek.
What's happening, boys? What's happening, boys?
Yes, Captain.
Yo.
What's happening? Greetings, manners, respect. Welcome to episode 71 of your favorite podcast, the Fully Geek Pod.
Jeez.
How's everyone been? How's everyone going?
All good.
Good, man. Good.
Busy,
Yeah.
man. I tell
Busy.
you that. Mad busy.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I like to hear that. As a man that's at work all the time, I don't leave till 6. I like to hear that. My fellow man never busy, brother. I respect it. Last week you lot was just doing the most, watching the most. I hope now you lot are busy like me.
We're always busy. Don't forget, we didn't have any time off. Just saying.
Exactly. We don't get no half terms or, you know what I mean?
Oh, you man just get annual leave.
Summer holidays and stuff like that.
You man just get annual leave whenever you want.
Well, not whenever we go, make sure there's free. That, you know what I mean? It's technical. It's technical. It's not expensive, you know what I mean?
I don't know. Now everyone's at home. I don't know if it's so techie, boy.
It is techie, man, because you still got to cover people. You get me?
For real.
I'm dealing with lockdown. I'm dealing with sending kids home. I'm dealing with COVID on the front line.
You're dealing with parents.
I ain't seen none of you clap for me at 8 o'clock on a Thursday, bro. I ain't seen none of you clap for me, bro.
No, we clapped. You just didn't see it.
Right
Okay.
here, man. Right here.
Oh, thank you. I thought Rich was going to be funny and start saying he was clapping cheeks or something, but he didn't. So well done, Rich, for not doing that. All right, people. Well, let's just go straight into it. Lockdown, guys, soon done. All right. So it's been announced that as of next week, from the 2nd of December, I think from the 2nd or 3rd of December, we're going back into the tier system. Yeah. So going back into tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, or however the thing works. And a lot of stuff has changed, but stayed the same, but changed. They're saying no one's going to know what tier they're in until this week, Thursday. So by the time the pod comes out, you would have known from yesterday, the day before, what tiers everyone is. And they've kind of brought back things, which I think is a little bit weird, because at the moment they were saying that obviously COVID is dangerous, people are dying, all that kind of stuff. We're now saying that fans are allowed to be back at outdoor sports. So from soon, we're allowed to go back to watch football. A maximum of 4,000 people in a stadium. I don't know how that works, Emirates. 4,000 people in a 60,000 stadium is going to be very lonely, bro.
Trust me. What about away fans? Can away fans come?
I don't believe so. They're saying that
obviously you guys will be priority, right? Season ticket holders, right?
Yeah, but
definitely.
like we're just gold level, you know what I mean? The platinum level, which is the ones that bring in the money and the corporate, I feel like they're going to be first priority. So yeah, Arsenal haven't messaged me to say that I'm in the runnings or nothing. They're saying that pubs and restaurants are going to shut at 11 o'clock. So all right, let me go. Tier 1, which is basically medium. Rule of 6, you're allowed to meet indoors and outdoors. Pubs and restaurants are shut at 11 p.m. with last orders at 10. They're still encouraged to minimize travel, and we're still encouraged to work from home where possible, but we are going to allow people in football stadiums and also live performances. And you're allowed to start stuff like hairdressing and all that kind of stuff. So shout out the barbers. If, for example, you go into high tier, which is tier 2, there's no mixing indoors. Rules of 6 will apply outdoors. Pubs and restaurants, again, to shut at 11 o'clock. But alcohol can only be served as part of a substantial meal. So basically, if you're getting a meal in a pub, then you can get drink. They're still allowed spectators at sports events, and obviously still allowed normal stuff. If it's very high, which is tier 3, no mixing indoors or outdoors. In hospitality venues or private gardens, you're allowed to meet in the park. Okay. Yeah, so you're allowed to meet in the park, but you're not allowed to meet in your garden. I'm not sure what the difference is. And pubs and restaurants are going to be closed except for delivery and takeaway. Any indoor entertainment venues are going to be closed, and they'll give you guidance against traveling in and out of your area. So, yeah, that's basically what the new tier system is. But gyms and most shops are going to be open next week as well.
Okay. Sorry, you said tier 3 gyms are closed.
No, it doesn't say. It didn't say that gyms are closed.
Okay.
It didn't say nothing. It just said indoor entertainment venues are closed.
Okay, cool. You know, to me, it's just sometimes I forget what tier we're in or what's going on. I'm just still I'm on my laptop working, so I don't even go out anyway. So the only place I go is to go shopping.
Mm-mm.
or to pick up little one from school. But apart from that, it's just normal BAU. I'm kind of used to it now. So,
Do you go gym still, Rich?
well, no, it's closed.
No, I mean it's open and stuff.
No, not even, because the place that I used to go to closed down because of the
Oh, is it?
situation. They're closed down. They couldn't run.
Oh wow.
Dude.
Yeah, so it was personally owned. You know, when it's your own gym.
Yeah,
It's one of the ones that
Mm.
it's just like, boy, I can't do it. It said they can't do nothing about it. It is what it is.
Mm.
So yeah, back to square one. Back to square one. Finding somewhere that you trust.
I know everyone went down here is going to be definitely happy about the gym stuff. I know there was a gym in Wood Green that was getting fined bare money because I think they had lots of kind of, them kind of steroid looking brothers. Like, I'm not saying they were, that's how they looked. You get me? They were the muscle on muscle man. Bruv, he kept his gym open, bruv. At one point,
I know. I saw
police
that.
were everywhere. They was locking
all the
off.
time. Every day the police are there in groups. I think it was like 75,000 got a fine.
Yeah.
After 75,000 or something like that.
Back Wood Green. The problem is those kind of looking brothers, they need to train, bruv.
Because domestics will happen.
Yeah, bruv. You know the ones that them man will start clucking, bruv. They'll start clucking.
But see, the thing is, you're giving me a fine of 75,000. You know, I have no intention of paying that 75,000.
But look at the brother that ran into the police station and tried to drive it down. That's why he done it, you know, because he got fined 10,000 because he kept his cafe open, innit? So they fined him 10,000.
What? Is that the reason why? I thought the guy had like mental issues or something.
No, bruv, nah. They just fined him 10,000. He's like, nah, I'm not having it. And drove his car to the police station, Raggo.
And didn't he have petrol as well and pour the petrol?
He was going to set on fire.
He tried to light the whole place.
Yeah, this is
Man,
what
his wits end.
No, this is what is, you know, because at the end of the day, it's your livelihood, etc. But I don't know. I would have gone to that extreme. It's a case of that, you know, the situation, right? If you get caught, you're gonna get a fine. 10,000 is a lot of money, but yeah, he's going to prison anyway.
100%.
It's a case of
he's going under the cell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's mad. Because that's still going to cost them money. Do you know the ones that like you still ain't getting your money though?
Yeah.
And as the government, you're paying out as well.
Oh yeah.
Because you're housing him.
And the thing is, he thinks he's like, oh, I'm never going to pay them. He'll get caught. You know when they want to find you, national insurance, they'll catch you and start taking money out of your wage. So if he thinks he can get away with it, he won't.
I'm still paying bloody student loan, bro.
Still,
bro.
Wow.
Me too, man. Me too.
For real?
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I made overpayments and all sorts.
Bro,
it's the worst thing ever, you know. It's
the worst thing, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
When you look at what you could be getting every month, you're like,
it's been.
And the thing is, I look at my student loan thinking, what did I actually do with the student loan? I can't remember anything of significance what I've done with it.
Bro, I've just been splashing it out, party.
Look at it. Alizé and ting, bro.
Trust me.
Alizé.
Bro, that's what it was for. But I think it's been about 8 years I paid it back, bro.
Yeah,
I just said I'm not having it, bro. At one point, they were trying to take like 30-something pound out a month for them early days, yeah, when you first leave uni. And the interest was like £30 a month. I said, no, this is not happening, bro. Don't try and muck me.
Yeah, straight.
Yeah,
but like even talking about uni days, I don't know if you guys had like a student union bar. Did you guys have that? What was your favorite? What drink did you guys have? Because I had a particular drink that
Snake White.
Snake White. Snake White was across all unis, bro. It was like the universal language, like Snake White.
I just don't understand why it was so popular. It was mad.
What? Okay, hold on.
It was nice and cheap.
What was in a Snake White?
It was cider,
Ribena or something.
Ribena and beer.
Guinness.
Guinness.
No, not Guinness. No. I think they put a touch of vodka in it as well, I think.
Probably. Yeah.
But that drink, I remember I went to the student bar about 11 o'clock. I had a free period until about 2 or 3. Listen, I had to go home. I had to, you start playing pool and you fall over and you think this is the time that I have to catch. I think it was the 5 bus, and all the way back into the manor. Honestly, I would mash up. But yeah, that was the good old uni days.
Lager, cider, and blackcurrant.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, good thing, man.
Please.
Brother, was it WKD? Whatever them alcohol pops was at the time. I remember I remember getting them WKDs, and I've always drunk alcohol in it, like spirits. So I used to drink like brandy and WKDs and back them like just with the rugby lot and just like go for it, bro.
And there was K. Do you remember K?
Yeah. The can cider.
No. The black bottle. It was like K.
Cider.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't special K. It wasn't special.
No, not special K. There was
it's a black bottle. Do you remember K?
I'm sure it's K cider, bro.
It might be K. Actually, it might be K cider.
It's K cider. You can get it in a can or you can get it in a bottle. And I know K cider. Yes, all black, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I dropped down the stairs at my auntie's house drinking one of those, bro. One can, that 500 ml, got you wasted.
Bro, do you remember like how like drinks like White Lightning and was it Pink? Is it Pink Lady or Pink?
Pink Lady.
Yeah.
Pink Lady, a Baby Sham, was it? No.
Yeah, Baby Sham.
Oh, those drinks used to lick me off in Lambrini. They used to lick me off, you know.
Bro, to this day,
I'll be swaying. I'll be swaying, bro.
This day, drink a whole load of white Lambrini and see if it don't touch you, bro.
Does it still touch you, yeah?
Yeah. If you drink a whole load of that,
I've been drinking years.
I remember a few years ago, not even like 5 years ago, yeah. Like my dad proper like superintendent's down in it. Like I thought, no, I want to have some of this in it, yeah. Just sit it, bro. I was finished, bro.
Like, you can't drink. You see them
proper like proper 4 in the afternoon as well, you know. Like
those are they call them bench drinks. Those are the bench drinks.
You can't drink them strongman drink unless you're a seasoned drinker or like you're a builder or some certain persuasion. You can't drink them drinks, bruv.
No, on the real. Like you remember Super Kestrel?
Yeah, all the things there.
I used to. Yes, go. I used to. Me and the boys, right? We used to go to chicken shop. Chicken and chips and a Super Kestrel, bruv. Our life was over.
Super Kestrel's long, bruv. You're missing.
One
missing
massive
for days.
Honestly, I was finished. Every Friday we used to do that. It was like a ritual. The boys to get chicken and chips and Super Kestrel and play PlayStation.
Not even the Miranda, you know. Super Kestrel, man.
Man said, boss, what drink do you want with your food? No, it's good, boss. I've got a Kestrel. Just give me extra wings. Give me extra wings.
Straight, extra two wings.
I know Alizé's is poison. Like, you think, what is it? Some sugary
Alizé,
it's some
hypnotic,
poison, you know?
any of them light colored drinks. What was it?
Yeah, get out of here.
If you knew the ingredients, you'd be like, damn, like poison.
Definitely. There's Skittles and Haribo in there, bro.
Trust me, the liver's like liver's
but if you guys are from Newham, I think Merv might know him, but big up Colombo, right? Colombo, this guy has been around since I was in school. He's been drinking like Super Kestrels, all those big man drinks from like when I was in school, and it was like, how is this geezer still alive?
It's mad, you know.
That's got some titanium liver.
It's real, you know, because like back in my days, was a madman as well, and like we call him Mad Max. And till now, he's still there, still about.
Yeah,
you know,
and you know, like when you see this guy Colombo, he said Colombo. He used to say Colombo line. That used to say that all the time, and everyone. That's why everyone remembers it. Colombo line. He used to say that all the time, but the guy is still there, Upton Lane, Forest Gate. Still walking up and down,
Exposing the location, you know.
Same. No.
So the man used to beg you a pound, though?
No, he never asked for money. He always had drink. Always had drink in his long jacket. He was a legend. He's still there, still about as well. Love him. I'll send a picture in the group.
Thank you.
Nah, you're all right.
All right. Now, big up Colombo.
All right, cool. So,
you ready for a bit?
Yeah.
No, it's cool, bro. It's all organic, bro. It's all organic. All right, guys. Christmas. We've got 4 weeks basically until Christmas Day. Give or take. Yeah, 4 weeks till Christmas Eve. By the time the pod comes out, Christmas would have been over 4 weeks, well, whatever. But they're now saying that 3 households can meet up to for 5 days during over Christmas, from the 23rd to the 27th of December.
Okay, that's good.
It is good, but
to be fair, it would have happened anyway.
Oh yeah, 110%. But 3 families, bro. I've got more families than that in my household, in my family. I got more than 3 households.
Yeah, but Nate, you're separate, bro. Nate's got like
all right, cool.
You're separate, bro. You're
all
separate.
right, okay, maybe for everyone else.
So is Merv.
But
You've got a massive family as well.
Yeah. But my thing is, why the 23rd to 27th?
Hey, what about New Year's?
That's what I'm saying. Why they were very careful about that though, bro. Why did they not do New Year's as well?
Maybe because I don't know. Maybe Christmas is celebrated more than New Year's, isn't it? No, you just get some New Year's. You're just there like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year, and you go to bed. Like Christmas is always something you're just gonna celebrate.
Yeah, that's it.
And again, New Year's won't be the same. New Year's is not even the same anymore, is it? There's no clubs open. There's no fireworks displayed.
Everyone's gonna be like, boo. Do you know what I mean? Like, celebrated that.
Nah, bro.
Do you know what I mean?
I know down here, New Year's will be a turn up still, bro. They'll still be doing parties.
Yeah, there'll be someone doing a party, man. Invite me, please. No, because Nate is a little sly one, you know. Bro, when it was lockdown, I was bare partying, bro. Live a show, man. He's like, yo, yeah, I went to a party in the park. There was one of the headphones on, there's a silent one, man. I was skanking it out.
No, but obviously he kept his distance because
I was social distancing. I was outdoors.
There you go.
I couldn't be bringing somebody from an outside area into that bubble because all of us.
Well, Rich, why are you trying to save him for, Rich? I don't know why you're trying to save him, bro.
He does flashing blue lights in Nate's living room, boy.
No, definitely.
We'll get there.
All of a sudden, I'm here knocking on the door. Excuse me. We've got evidence that you. No, that's doing me. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to Christmas. I'm definitely looking forward to Christmas. And if you're a child under 18 and your parents don't live together, you can be part of both the bubbles. So you can go see all of your family.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be good. But we've got to be responsible. All right, so hopefully that's good. Christmas, like obviously there are other religions. I slightly feel bad because the Muslims weren't allowed to celebrate Ramadan. Like they said you can celebrate Ramadan. The day before Ramadan said no more Ramadan. And they weren't allowed to do anything. But to be fair, a lot of my Muslim friends still celebrate Christmas anyway. Unofficially.
Yeah. Obviously, don't expose them, but yeah, they do.
Yeah.
No, but I just think, they shouldn't have done that. But I think obviously because the country, the majority of the religion or whatever, what the current religion is, that's the reason why they said proceed obviously with Christmas.
All right, people. All right, that's enough of the COVID stuff because it's done. We're not going to keep on talking about it.
Yeah.
All right. Last week we had the verses. We had Jeezy versus Gucci Mane. I know Merv, you didn't watch it. Rich, I know you didn't watch it. Kel, what did you think about it?
I told you about the history last week, and I told you like the history's deep in it. That's the reason I watched it because but the only mistake I made was that I said someone killed Jesus Boy, but it was actually Gucci Mane himself that killed Jesus Boy because
allegedly,
but Jeezy says it himself, like he says it on the track, and like the way this came on straight away, just cussing him. Round one, this is Gucci Mane versus Jeezy. I was like, jeez, you know what I mean? Like he's on it, and like, but you understand where his anger is coming from because he was one that was attacked and he was defending his life, and apparently it was Jeezy that sent his boy to kill him. Do you know what I mean? So for them to be
mad.
Yeah, so for them to be even in the same room, like it's deep because Gucci's always been after Jeezy because Gucci got arrested for that. Went to court for so many years for that case. I think he finally got off, and then obviously he's thinking his life was threatened. He killed a man. Like so much has happened to Gucci, so you can imagine the mental trauma he was going through. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, go on.
Was this down to like was it down to like the Bloods and Crips, or was it just personal music stuff?
No one knows why it happened. There's that part of the story hasn't come out. But Jeezy's very vocal in saying, you know what I mean? Gucci's very vocal in saying that Jeezy sent his boy to kill him. Do you know what I mean? But he killed his boy. So he's saying, bring all your boys, bring them all. I'll kill them all. You know what I mean? Right. But yeah, that's the reason I watched it. But again, Gucci, I don't know any of his tracks. I don't know any of Gucci's tracks. Do you know what I mean? I just watched it because I knew there was actual beef. You know what I mean? That's why I watched it.
I'm not gonna lie. You know what it is? I skipped all the talking thing. Like I know probably I should listen to more the talking thing as to tunes, but then I kept on listening to tunes, and every time it's Jeezy, I was like, okay, I know this Jeezy track, but then I was like, I don't know this Gucci track. Skip that. Like, just for me it was good, but the way my brother described it, like he described it as better than Beanie Man, and
that's so much disrespect.
I'm not gonna lie. If you're listening to this, brother, I won't say a name because I know you don't like to debate that, brother. You're wrong.
He's a Chelsea fan. Ooh.
You're wrong for that.
That's to bring Chelsea into it, you know.
I've got a few brothers in it. You've got to be able to decipher which one it is.
Oh yeah, them ones.
For the
culture, it was good.
For the culture and for Atlanta especially, because like I said to you, Gucci is a massive figure. Like I said, he's a wily figure where he brought in a lot of people when he was around. You know what I mean? And Jeezy had a mass following as well. So when they had their beef, Atlanta was literally divided into two. Like the kids and we go to school. Like back in the day, it was like, are you Biggie or Tupac? That's how it was in Atlanta. Like, are you Jeezy or are you Gucci? You know,
okay.
That's how it was. But it was more serious than that because obviously a man's life was almost gone. So it was proper gangland in Atlanta for those two guys. You know what I mean? So for them to come to they didn't shake hands and stuff, but that was enough. You know what I mean? That was enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
and they were in Magic City, if you know what Magic City is, but they obviously because it was closed, there was no.
Well, what is Magic City, Nate? So I don't know.
Magic City is like a club, like it's like a super club. So you know like how we had that
club?
You know how we had
like heroes and stuff.
No, you know how we had like Eros and that in Enfield and like Destinies and Watford and that. It's like one of those ones, I think.
Lies upon lies upon lies.
But they have a special type of dancer in there.
Well, I've got poles in there and stuff. to hold the building up.
Hold the building up. Yeah, there's and basically the women, they also try to keep the building up, but that's why they hold them.
Oh, I thought they clean the poles. I always see them go up the poles and clean, and then
so sometimes they're making sure that the pole is clean so that it stays up because the way that my bank account is set up. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you done?
I got a check-in account and so it was good, and shout out Magic City. I've never been to Atlanta, do you know what I mean? But it was good to see the scene, and hopefully we have some more verses before the end of the year. I'm still waiting for a Busta Rhymes verses.
You know people are forgetting who will be the sickest battle? Wycliffe and will.i.am. That would be the sickest battle, you know. Trust me.
That would be a good battle.
Wycliffe would win though, man.
Nah, bro. You don't underestimate will.i.am.
Nah.
Do you know will.i.am was started with Eazy-E back in the day? He was signed to Eazy-E back in the day. That's what I'm saying. He'll be like some jealous from back in the day that you were like, wow, he done that.
I hope so, because like will.i.am in what's that group called?
Black Eyed Peas.
Black Eyed Peas.
But that's what I mean.
Not even Joints and Jams, bro. Big track, man. You know.
Big track, massive track.
Hey, he was big.
Well, Black Eyed Peas were big, trust me.
Yeah.
Big.
Is that with Fergie?
No, before Fergie.
Okay. See, I remember Fergie. I don't remember before Fergie.
Okay. No, before Fergie, they were sick. Sick, man.
Like, someone please call 911 and Gone Till November. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I remember, Wycliffe. You get me?
Yeah.
And Wycliffe's got all the Fuji joints.
Yeah, no, but will.i.am's got a lot of joints. He produced a lot of tracks for people, you know, will.i.am. He produced Nas, Feast theme. That's what I mean. He's so diverse. He produced Nas Feast theme. He produced what's that British girl singer?
Cheryl Cole.
Yeah, Cheryl Cole. Like he's done a lot. He's so diverse, and so is Wycliffe. So it'll be a sick.
That would be a sick.
Sick.
Send a DM to Timbo and them, man.
Bro, come on.
Ready for that one, man.
Send a DM, bro. Make it happen.
You never know, innit?
Just slap a Fully Geek pod on it and just send it to them, bro.
Straight.
To be fair, Merv, if you can clip this bit, I will send it to them.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Let's do
All right. Talking of music, I almost forgot, but last week Friday was the launch. Okay, the launch is the wrong word. Well, let's just say it was a launch of Channel U, or the relaunch of Channel U, and they also launched their film Against All Odds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Go on, Kill.
No, I was gonna say the way my Sky is set up, I don't think I've got Channel U yet. But yeah, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that.
No one's got Channel U yet. Channel U was for that night only, and that's why I'm a little bit like it literally was for 6 hours or something. I was a bit perturbed, to be honest.
It was in Club TV.
Clubland.
Clubland TV, yeah. So that was the channel 373. So it was in there. Do you know what? I was excited. I was really excited for it, and there was various interviews. You know, with I think there was interviews with the current women in the scene, the drill women. They were talking about diversity and
drill women.
I call them, sorry, not drill, but I'm saying a lot of the females who do drill now. There's a lot of females who do drill.
Okay,
most of them were drill artists and hip hop artists.
Oh, like rap.
Yeah. Well, I can't say hip hop.
Yeah, but you said drill. I don't know any girls that are on drill.
There's loads.
Trillery is drill.
Is Trillery drill?
Yeah. Trillery's drill, bro.
She's rap, man. She's hip hop.
No. She's drill.
And that girl was
straight drill.
I forgot her name. Was in there.
Trillery's not drill.
But Trillery is drill, bro.
She's drill.
She's drill.
I'll stand corrected. I'll listen. I'll put in the group. Okay.
Yeah. Drill. Anyway, they've done a lot of drill. Well, they've done. I've seen in some of the guys on there. They were drill artists. And ZZ Mills held an interview and everything else. And again, they were just talking about diversity, how women are more accepted now in the music scene. And to be fair, I think they're right. There's a lot more drill, hip hop, rap, whatever you want to call it, Nate. There's a lot of music being played now, which is a good thing. And obviously, they were discussing that and how they feel when it comes to men dealing with them being in relationships. You know, some of them had boyfriends and they've been there from day one, so they seem to be okay with it. But when they meet, you know, we know music already is an industry full of men. So a lot of people they see currently right now have it's a bit difficult for them to handle that, you know, the woman's got the stardom and they don't. But yeah. So I ended up just talking about stuff like that, and there was different interviews with Slim Ting and Femi about previous projects they've done in the past and what they're currently doing, what vision they have, what the vision had for Channel U, and what's going forward. A couple of performances from DWE, Triggs, and they did DWE did Frontline. He did Frontline on.
For our viewers' sake, for those who don't know, Rich Maximus produced the track. You get me? Frontline, yeah.
Yeah. So he did that, performed that as well.
Do you get what do you call it? What's that word? I would say PSR, but that's probably not right.
Royalties.
What royalties?
Yeah. What's the actual word called though? That ain't it?
PRS.
PRS. That's it.
PRS. Yeah.
Do you get PRS for that?
Yeah. That's all been like signed up with his label and stuff like that. So when it's time for that to be distributed, if it's quarterly or yearly, and I'll get a figure. Yeah, I'll get a figure. A check or of some sort.
Right, Rich is beating, isn't it?
Share, please.
Exactly.
No. It's not
as a producer, don't you get more than the actual artist?
No, you tend to go 50-50. But if there's a lot of artists on there, you'll still get 50% anyway because you're the producer. Yeah, so that's with me when I'm making a tune and I've got artists in it and it's more than one. No matter what, I'll still get 50%, unless it's sorry.
And then they divvy up the other 50.
Yeah, exactly, and they divide it. But again, I think it comes to compromise as well. When I think it is depending on the artist and as well. If you get someone like Skepta on your tune, and you will think if Skepta says no, you take 40%, I take this because I'm making your tune big. To be fair, realistically, I think having someone as big on that on your tune, I think you don't mind because you know you're going to get loads of plays. So you'll still reap some form of reward. And plus, when you get music that's played on radio as well as you still get paid as well. We'll be getting a check through the door. Did you watch Against All Odds?
I did watch Against All Odds. Yeah, I watched it. It was good. I saw what happened was I missed the first showing. Basically, how does it work? So by the time I come in, I'd already missed the 7 o'clock.
What do you mean the first showing? Was it like a series?
No. So they showed it 3 times. Okay. So basically, they showed it 3 times. But what happened was after the first one, Rich tweeted, "So what is it coming out in parts?" So I was like, "Oh damn, I've missed the first one." So I recorded the second one. Ready went to watch it, and I was like, so I messaged back. I said, "No. I think it's just the same one 3 different times because it was only like half an hour long. I thought it was gonna be longer than that."
That's what I thought. I thought like about a film. I thought it was an actual, a long film.
Yeah. So basically, it's nostalgic because it's like kind of almost is like you're following someone's journey in that kind of scene, and they're like clashing. But basically, all of the other people are actually names in it. So like you got J2K in there. You had Get. You had all of them just like going back to back MCing. They got this like unknown youngster who's then starts to kind of clash J2K, and then they kind of start making diss tracks. They go on like Risky Roads. They're doing like videos of Risky. They go into the basement with Jammer. Like it was all right. Like it was nostalgic because it reminded me of that time. Like because although I wasn't in the actual music, like Biggie D was like actually making beats and that. Like that was we was there in it. We was in the clubs. We was in the under 18s. We was in the under all of that kind of stuff. So for me, it was quite nostalgic.
Yeah, and with that, it brought back some of the memory, but personally, I was very disappointed, especially how they promoted it, and I think, well, everyone assumed it was going to be a film, an hour and a half film. It seems to me the amount of publicity they put in it, coming in Forbes magazine. I think they did the interview in ITV, BBC. So I assumed it was going to be more than 30 minutes. So I was left really disappointed. I don't know, like, the guys, Slim Ting, and Femi, a lot of love for them. They've done really good stuff in the past, Intent 1, Intent 2. I can't remember the other one they've done. So I expected something better than this because it was a return of China U. It was the big thing that everybody was waiting for. And I didn't think it met everyone's expectations. My expectations anyway. I thought there would be a bit more to it. But listen, they did the thing. Channel U's, part of Channel U's back. I know the YouTube of Channel U's there, so I expect, it to progress, get bigger. Would be some form of, hope, like a Grime Daily kind of concept eventually. But yeah, it was all right. It's, if you get a minute, you get 30 minutes. Have a watch.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll send you the link for Against All Odds. Because I think Against All Odds isn't necessarily on YouTube, but I think it's on their website for a limited time. So I sent you.
Cool.
Yeah, Merv, it's only 30 minutes. Have a watch, but I don't know.
Merv's like,
no, not in the sense. Oh, sorry.
No.
Oh yeah, it's only 30 minutes, but again, you understand where I'm coming from. I think you expect a bit more from it. But again, budget's a budget. And
basically, Merv, it's like Death in the Family.
Okay.
I haven't watched Death in the Family, so I can't agree.
I had to think about that for a second, but yeah.
Is it that bad then?
No, it's just short.
Yes.
Okay. It was short, and to be fair, like I said, I expected longer in the time frame, but for what it was okay. Like, do you know what I mean? It wasn't like, it was nice to see some of the artists like just being themselves, the J2K, all of that kind of stuff. Do you get me? Like, he's clashing J2K and that, and then J2K, you can see that J2K is proper spitting bars, and then like, I just like that going into the basement, him knocking on the door, Jammer's dad answering the door, like going into the actual basement, and it kind of reminded me of when Dammer were in the basement. You could see that there ain't even much, you get me? Like, it's just a couple stairs, and every man's trying to sit on the stairs, and that, it was all right.
That's grime, you get me? Grime.
It was grime.
Yeah, a lot of good history there. I love it. A lot of good history.
All right. Talking of music, I know last week, Rich, you wanted to talk about it. Our girl Nole versus Trillery. Talk to me, because I don't really know the ins and outs of what happened. I just saw Nole's diss, and I was like, okay.
No, do you know why? Do you know? I don't understand where it initially come from. Because then obviously I follow Nole, and it was a case of I see her hyping up, going on about Trilly Banks, and I thought, then all of a sudden, Trilly Banks released a diss for Nole, and I said to myself, she's a bit brave, because you can't just decide to you want to go and clash Nole. Like Nole, she spits fire upon fire, and even guys don't want to clash her, because it's just like, do you know what? She will embarrass you, because her lyrics are on point. So and if Trilly Banks, her first tune, you know what? I said to myself, do you know what? She sounds all right. She was decent. She was decent,
man. I like, I like her flow, and I like she got swag. She got swag. She got bars. She had lyrics and nothing like that, but she got swag. It's the way she drops her bars. You know what I mean? Just makes it.
Yeah, exactly. And I heard it, and I thought, oh, raw. This is what I'm talking. This is fresh. This is fresh meat. See, it's all right to call it meat.
No.
Anyway, no, it's just someone new into the scene, right? It's fresh meat, and I think it's always necessary to have kind of fresh people coming in, making a name for themselves. And that's what I literally wanted to see, and she done really well. I thought she delivered on what she was saying. Then Madame Nole came, and first of all,
I wasn't impressed with Nole.
No. Okay, I wasn't impressed by the video. I just didn't understand the video. The video was really poor. Why she decided to? Is it purple or pink?
Yeah, the color hair. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, so fake jewelry in there.
Yeah, personally, I think she let herself down. She should have just done a simple freestyle, spitting as she usually does, but she took it way too far. But you know what? She done well. You don't think so? No,
you know what? Because the video was so poor, and I didn't really listen to the bars that much.
Yeah,
I was disappointed by the whole look of it. So the bars that she was spitting, I didn't really try to.
Yeah, because there was so much distractions in that video, and it was just like, What about you, Nate? Did you hear what?
No, I like Nole, but I've always the thing is, I feel like I'm a little bit, what's the word, biased though. Like I think I'm biased to Nole from like we've been. Oh, okay, so the thing is,
no help or handouts.
No help or handouts, but no, what was I gonna say? Like we tweet each other, but like then that just made it sound like suspects. I wasn't trying to make it sound any suspect. The missus listens to this podcast with a fine tooth comb.
I get texts every week, bro.
Brother, fine tooth comb, brother.
Telling me off, bro.
Always, but yeah. So like Nole, like I said, I respect Nole. Trilly, I also respect Trilly in that sense. You get me, but. Obviously, I know for the scene, you got to you got to get your hype, or you got to get your swag, or get your thing. But I was just to the point, I didn't want them to be beefing, if that makes sense. Like, I just feel like...
But you responded, you know? Did you hear a response again?
A second response?
Yeah,
she had a second response. And
okay, I haven't heard the second one.
She killed it again. She killed it again.
But the thing is, I didn't think her response was that bad. I thought it was decent.
Yeah.
But the response from outside was like her lyrics are really poor. They literally slaughtered.
I liked it.
No, if you go on her video on the comments, they're just tearing her apart.
Serious.
I'll have a listen.
Yeah. And I think to be fair, I thought she did it right.
Yeah, so do I.
I thought she did it right. And then she took off, she always wears that facial thing.
Did she wear the same thing again?
Yeah, she wore the same thing. Yeah. And at the end, because one of Nole's lyrics.
Nole's bars that you was wearing it twice in the video.
Yeah. And then at the end, she just took it off and laughed, which was a good thing, like finally taking it off and showing how you look like properly.
Because Trilly's really from
Birmingham.
Yeah, she's
from Birmingham.
Birmingham.
No, she's from Leicester.
Is it? I thought it's Birmingham.
Yeah, Leicester.
She's Midlands. She's definitely Midlands. I apologize to my Midlands head. I can't tell one accent from the other. I'm from London. I'm ignorant.
But yeah, she's I like to see, because obviously following this clash, you expect to hear more from her. I know she's working on an album of some sort, so we expect to hear more from her, which is a good thing. Fresh talent. It's good to hear more of her. I want to hear more.
Okay, well, shout out Trilly, shout out Nole. Sticking with the music thing, I don't know much about it, so I can't really talk on this. But I know there's been a lot of kind of talk on the Twitter and on the social about Dutch Valley.
Yeah.
And some talk of some grooming of some underage girls or something. I don't know the ins and outs of it.
Do you know what? What initially happened is this is what happens. His Instagram was hacked.
Okay.
Right. So, and obviously, loads of stars have been hacked. So it's a case of the hacker went through all his messages and just exposed screenshots, voice notes, everything, and that's where it's come from. And it was a case of it's just like some of the stuff that was said in there, like you said, the whole underage thing. I was like, whoa, what's going on? And then I think there's a couple of voice notes saying, it was just discussing what was going on and what he was doing, and showed he was speaking to individuals at a particular age. But hey, I don't know the ins and outs of it.
He came out and said that he knows the girl's dad, or the dad passed away or something like that.
Okay.
That's what he's come out and said, that he knows the girl's dad, so he was just looking out for her, and blah blah blah. That's what he came out and said. But
say he's actually tweeted or something, yeah?
No, he came. I think it was a tweet. I think it was an Instagram message that he put out. He just said that, I know the girl's dad. He passed away, so I'm just looking out for her.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Well, if that's the case and it's good intention, that's the main thing.
Yeah, but there's certain man them not having it. Like Bouncer, Bouncer's not having it. He's
that's
like,
on payday.
Yeah, he said, listen,
okay.
He needs to get cancelled. Like, if it was anyone else, you'd cancel him. Look, Wiley said his little thing, he got cancelled. If anyone else, why is no one cancelling this guy? No one's talking about this on every webpage. Only certain web pages are saying this. But this is a big thing. Man's trying to seduce a 14-year-old. Like, he needs to be cancelled.
Well, again, what is the content? That's I think that will provide all the evidence required and for him to say cancel.
To be honest, I haven't seen what he said to the girl to decipher whether it was flirting or seducing or whatever it's been said it is. So I can't really speak on it. I don't know what it was actually said to the girl.
At the end of the day, it's a case of if it's not as bad as we think it is, and the individual, the girl in question hasn't come out and said anything, then you can just take it how you want to take it, but it's not official news, as in, official, and it's a case of he'll continue to do his day job. But again, in regards to what Wiley said, he said something which is ridiculous. He shouldn't have said that. He knows it.
No. What Bucks was saying was that basically he said what he said in it, so he got, and rightly so, he got cancelled or whatever. So he's saying Dutch Valley's done what he's done. Rightfully, he should be cancelled as well. He should but
this cancel culture, bro. I don't know.
I don't get it as well. I don't get it.
Like they always want to cancel, man. I don't know what that means, though. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I still listen to R. Kelly's album.
Yeah, I still listen to Michael Jackson's album. I still watch the Cosby Show.
Michael Jackson.
He was innocent. He was innocent.
No. To me, he was innocent. I play his music all the time.
Oh, okay.
But it's a case of certain stations to stop playing him. I think a lot of stations to stop playing Michael Jackson's music. But it's up to them. But the thing is, these are still legends. And hey, what can I say? It is what it is.
All right. Well, like I said, we're not a gossip site, so don't call us. But yeah, it's a bit mad still. But man, don't talk too much. And if we hear anything more, we'll come back to you next week. All right, guys.
Jeez.
The Mobos have been announced. The Mobos are going to take place on the 9th of December.
Jeez.
And it's going to be...
I thought it was done. I thought Mobos was finished.
No, I think they took a hiatus, a little break.
For how many years?
1 year?
2 years? 2 years, if that?
I wanted 2 years, bro. I haven't heard of the Mobos for time, bro.
But do you know what I query? Why would you take a break?
Exactly. Like, you come back. You come back in the pandemic when you can't do your full mobile awards.
No, but do you know what?
Came back.
Yes,
the last one was 2017.
And I think that is the reason why they come back, because it's less money, potentially. Because if you really think about it, it can just be all the artists that you want to bring.
Well,
And
you'd have to
everything.
bring anyone. Everyone could be at home, innit? Potentially.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Everyone can be at home. But yeah, it's a way to get the audience in viewing the show, and and get end 2020 in a somewhat of a high, right?
Who's the host again?
This year it's going to be Maya Jama and Chunks.
Oh, Chunks, yeah.
Hold tight,
Chunks,
hold tight, all my Somalian brethrens. You lot are
doing both running things.
Running things for the mobiles. So shout you lot out.
That's big, you know. That's big.
Yeah, and it's going to be on BBC One and also on YouTube. So
BBC One.
Yeah.
That's massive. Okay,
It
that's
used to be
really,
on before
really good.
Channel 4, isn't it?
Yeah, it used to be
Channel
4.
Channel 4. No, and ITV, no?
No.
I think it might have been on all of them, to be honest. It's been on a few of them.
Yeah, I think that's really big, going to be really good.
Sorry, it's been on Channel 4, BBC, ITV2, and Channel 5.
Wow. It's travelled. It's travelled.
A whole, innit?
Yeah. To be fair, it was on BBC One for 9 years, from 2004 to 2013.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's good. Well,
and it went on BBC Three 2006 to 2013. So I think they showed a highlight show on BBC One, with the main kind of one being on BBC Three. But yeah, it was on Channel 4 was originally 98 to 2003.
Oh, that's good. But yeah, I would definitely watch that, because nominated is P Money.
Come on, my
P
boy.
Money gets
pause. Yes, shout gets.
Man. That's no pause for that.
P Money's
your boy.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
P Money's my boy, straight. Top spitter.
Yeah, the bars. Obviously, they got Gets, of course, standard top spitter. They got Manga. I can't remember the other two. I think there's another two more.
In that category.
Yeah, in that category. I can't remember who the other two are, but yeah, listen, these guys have been nominated. They deserve to be nominated. A lot of hard work has been put in, especially from 2019 to now, still going strong. Yeah, just keep. What do you mean? The artists I'm talking about.
Why you say 2019 till now? They've been good off for time.
No, but I'm saying the mobiles is this year, right? So we've missed it for 3 years. So they've been consistent for the last year and a bit, including still now. They're still releasing a lot of music, and it's still getting the responses and the support from radio, and people are still purchasing their music.
So yeah.
Right, cool.
So it'll be a 90-minute show. It'll be broadcast on the 9th of December live at 7 o'clock on YouTube, and then later at 10:45 on BBC One.
Big.
Yeah. So
stay
shout
tuned.
out. That's good, man. But kind of before we finish this little segment, it's a bit of sad news. Well, I say sad. Sad's the wrong word. The Phenom, what is known as the Undertaker, he is finally retired. He retired this past weekend at Survivor Series.
Yes. Do you know what? When I saw that, because obviously I follow him on Twitter. I follow every wrestler. I follow all of them on Twitter, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like the Undertaker, man. I don't know how old I was when he first came into WWE.
Well,
right?
I know how I was. It was 30 years ago, so you must have been about 12.
30. Huh? What? So I'm 42. Yeah.
Are you not?
This geezer.
So, oh my god, sorry. Can we take this bit out of the pod? Sorry, I can't even believe I just did that. How can I just beat up a man's age on the pod?
We won't.
How can I beat up a man's age on the pod?
Anyway, I've denied that age of the pod. I've denied that age, right? So obviously you assumed I was Mike. But anyway.
Yeah. So the Undertaker's 55 as well. So yeah, he's retired.
No, yeah, but
to be honest, I thought you retired 2 years ago or last year. I thought you retired.
You know what? I thought you retired a long time ago.
Yeah.
No, I think he slowed down. So he only started doing like WrestleMania and one or two main events. He wasn't wrestling all the time.
Yeah, and like Nate said, he wasn't wrestling all the time. But again, when he came back big. He came back massive. Again, when he first came into WWE, I was like, who is this guy? it looked like death. and they're
That was the
always
whole
big.
point, though. That was the whole point, isn't it?
Yeah, and they gave him the backstory. The backstory was so deep. Was like you think, wow, like this. To me, wrestling is
Paul Bearer of that.
Yeah,
what was that called?
The urn.
The
the urn, that's it.
Yeah.
Come.
And to me, listen, wrestling will always be real. I don't care what anyone tells me; it will always be real. Then obviously you had Kane, and actually you had his twin come in. He had a twin, didn't he? Undertaker.
Oh,
He
yeah.
had a fight with his twin, and then Kane come in.
What, his real twin? Or
No,
Kane?
no.
Was it a Kane twin?
They had two Undertakers. There was two
Undertakers at one
Undertakers.
Yeah, I remember that.
And the $1 million man had control of one.
Ted DiBiase.
Bro, big storylines, you know. Big storylines.
It was a soap opera, bro.
Hey, calm down.
It was. It was, bro.
I just remember like whenever like wrestlers used to be talking in the ring, like da, 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 and all you hear is doom, and all the lights just turn off. Like
Everyone stops talking, bro. Everyone stops talking.
You want to dive across your carpet, bro, when that happens.
No, straight. No, straight. Yeah. when he, it's like I said, it came in, all the lights went off, and then when he finally came to the ring, then he did his hand thing, and all the lights come back on. Then the person's face is like quivering. I can't believe Undertaker's here. I was just, man.
I used to love it. I think he used to get beat up. But before, when he first started, no one could touch him. Remember when he first came in?
Yeah.
No one could touch him. But when he started getting beat up and stuff, and then he'll just wake up.
Yeah.
Everyone was like,
listen, this guy must have had the biggest six-pack in WWE history. the amount of times he did that race.
What was that called, though, that race? Was it called a name?
No, he just got up. He just got up. But what did he used to do? The choke slam. Was it the choke slam?
Choke slam from hell.
Yeah, choke slam from hell. He used to do all that kind of stuff. Listen, the guy is an absolute legend.
He became a biker as well.
Oh, yeah, I remember the biker.
Yeah, became a biker.
Yeah, that part. Yeah.
He's still a biker now, to be honest. He's still a biker.
Yeah, that part of it, I wasn't happy at all. Yeah,
and also he had so obviously Paul Bear, who was his manager, agent, whatever it was, he died like a couple of years ago, innit? Well, I say about 8 years
last
ago.
Year, yeah.
And then they had 8 years ago. It was about 2012, 2013, something like that.
That long ago? I thought it was last year.
Yeah. No, it's a while ago. And then they had him. He actually did the hologram. So on Survivor Series, they had him on the screen as a kind of hologram, and he did all this thing with, "Ooh yeah," yeah. And then like it was mad shivers because you're like, "Rah, he ain't get me." Like that's mad. He ain't here no more, but it was just nice to see.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably big.
No, it was and everyone did a tribute. Every wrestler, or every wrestler on their page had a massive tribute. Even the old Mankind did a tribute, and all those kind of old school wrestlers. You think, you know what? Undertaker's been there for time. He held the flag for WWE massively, and I think without him, I don't think it would be as popular. Even though they had loads of individuals like Ric Flair, Ted DiBiase. You had all those. What's funny? I just mispronounced his name. I don't think it's a comedy moment.
All right.
So as you were, Rich,
Well, I feel I've just gone off. You just messed the whole thing up. But anyway,
the man said Ted DiBiase.
So just what is it again? What is it?
Ted DiBiase?
DiBiase.
Yeah.
Ted DiBiase. I thought I've been calling the man Ted DiBiase. I can't even pronounce it.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Do you know how many years I've been calling that name?
I can imagine.
DiBiase. No, it's DiBiase. I'm going to stick with that one. I don't care until I die.
Ted.
Nice.
It was good. It was a good little send-off, man.
No, big up. Undertaker.
Yeah, shout out Undertaker. You're a legend. And I don't know if he's in the Hall of Fame yet.
Oh yeah, I don't think he's yet, but I just think it's a case of sometimes you have to retire to go in the Hall of Fame.
I definitely think he'll be in the Hall of Fame soon. But that was the weekly roundup. Yeah, boy. Nothing else really been going on. Anything else been going on?
That's it, bro.
No deaths. So that's a good thing.
Yeah. Now we said that, the ones that like tomorrow. So, oh damn, we forgot that one. All right, people. Kel, your favorite program?
Oh shit! Which one's this one?
Your favorite program, the one we always start with every week, bro.
The Undoing.
The Undoing, bro.
Undoing, bro. I watch it now, innit? I just want for the pod. Man.
All right, I'm gonna be real with you, yeah. Like every week, yeah, it plays in my mind when Kel said, "Oh, this program's so getting to my nerves," yeah. And I got to a stage where I thought to myself, you know what? I would have just rather this was like 3 episodes at one. Watch it next week. Watch 3 episodes at one, and then you're good, yeah. But for whatever reason, whoever's the writer, they have been watching EastEnders because they believe every show needs to have a dum 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 moment, yeah. And I don't think you could do a dum 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 moment if you was binging it.
Yeah, for real.
So for that anticipation, I'll give it to its final episode.
But this show could be done in 3 episodes. Like it's just prolonged for no reason. A lot of the scenes and stories, there's no need for it.
Well, we don't know if there's any need to it.
Well, we'll see. We'll see next week, innit? But...
Is this the episode I saw? Are they in court?
Yeah.
So it's a trial.
Yeah, trial. Sorry, I saw a bit of it and I thought, I know I hate this show, innit? I know. When I hear you guys talk about it, I said to myself, I'm straight turning off. So I didn't even entertain it.
I like this episode, man. I like a good trial.
A good court case is good.
Yeah, and obviously what happened at the end, I didn't see that coming. That surprised me.
Yeah. No, what I did like about it was like at the end they were like, "Is his name Jonathan?" Yeah.
The son.
Yeah. The son or the
dad. What's the dad called?
The dad Jonathan.
So at the end, you see how they'll bring it, like you like, oh shit, it's a sociopath. Oh shit, so it was him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's so they drew you to that, figure that it was him.
Yeah.
And at the end of this, a little left curve, you know what I mean?
No, but it could still be him though.
Yeah,
because you don't. The thing was, I felt like
because he came in at night to say good night to his son, innit?
Yeah, so it could be that he just put it in there. But it was, for me, it was the fact that the son opened his eyes and saw his mother looking. And I was thinking, you're a little sociopath as well, bruv.
And when he was, and you remember when he was like saying, "Oh, you did say everything's going to be all right," innit, to his mum, stuff. So it's like he's probably thinking, "No, I've done something. I've done something bad. So I want to make sure that everything's going to be okay." So I'm like, I don't know.
Like the thing is, I think this was more from his point of view. So a lot of it was kind of taken from his perspective.
Yeah.
But I think if it was just that the woman had died and not been bludgeoned in her head about 10 times, I would have said maybe Henry could have been a suspect.
Yeah.
I don't think Henry's that guy that can bludgeon her 10 times.
There's no DNA of him as well.
Yes, that's my thing.
True. Yeah.
So it very much is a whodunit. I really do like.
I think it's Jonathan. I think he done it. I definitely think Jonathan done it because, like, I remember him saying that he came to the son's room early in the morning to say goodbye. So he must have hid the hammer there, in the son's wardrobe, or whatever.
In the cello case.
See you later.
I like the lawyer woman. I think she was hard this week. She went hard. I just don't like Jonathan. Like this actual episode just made me realize I don't like him.
Yeah, he's proper. He's got some demons, man.
Yeah, he's a bit scummy, man. And also, it's Hugh Grant. It's Hugh Grant as well. So probably that's why I don't like him as well. Do you know what I mean?
That's why I think he plays. Actually, I think he plays a good villain. And I think about it because we're so used to those sort of roles he does, like when he's just the charming, comedic, hopeless, romantic. But him having a sinister side actually gives him a bit more character.
I also want to know what Grace's brethren. She's starting to kind of come in a little bit more, and like, who was she waving to when she walked into the courtroom? You know, when she walked into the courtroom, I was thinking, why are you waving? And like, why are you asking what Grace feels like? And I feel like you're just getting a bit too Ena.
Yeah.
Like, are you another reason? Like, are you the third woman that Jonathan's doing a thing with? Was it you that was jealous? You know, the ones there, like, I think there could still be a left curveball.
Yeah, and this will unfold in this final episode, really, isn't it? Like,
but it can't be her because then how would the hammer get into Henry's room. Do you know what I mean? It's
What that hammer looked clean, bro.
Yeah.
That hammer looked like it'd gone through the dishwasher a couple of times. They looked like there was no evidence of no crime committed whatsoever.
That's a dishwasher.
I expected to see a blood speck or something, bro. That looked like it was polished, everything.
You made a good point though, because that could have been the one affair, that other affair he had, isn't it? And when the lawyer drawed out, was it Grace?
Yeah, Grace.
Yeah. And the court, I was like, wow, you should do like for a left curb, but she's gone off there. Grace, I thought, wow, she's gonna throw Grace on the bus. In regards for her, like Grace being a suspect as well. But I don't know if she done it up, so she's just like, no, I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
The way she did it was good.
Did you think Grace should have gone back to? Okay, I don't want to use the crude terminology and say pipe her husband, yeah. But did you think Grace should have gone back to make love to Jonathan? I thought that showed a sign of weakness.
Yeah, 100%. But it's her husband, isn't it?
And reality as well, I suppose.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
you just got to switch those feelings just like that, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Bruv, you heard your man for about 5 times say that he loves the next woman, you know?
I know.
Like, openly, it's not even like he just said it, like, to her. Man said it in court, man said it on TV. Man's proper got you out and looking like an idiot.
Yeah, that's mad, man.
And I also don't like the fact that Jonathan's just allowed to walk around town, go into restaurants and everything else, like nothing's going on.
It should be under like some sort of high security. If he's like on house arrest or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
like you should be able to go court, come back and jam at your yard.
So do you think Grace would be like, listen, he's a sociopath, he killed his sister, not he didn't kill his sister, but do you know what I mean? Like his mum's confirmed that he had no feelings, no grief. So he might have that tendency. Do you think she just go against him, or do you think she'll back him in the trial?
I reckon she'll back him.
For me, she already told her dad, didn't it? Did she tell her dad, or she just told?
No, she told her friend.
It was her friend, yeah. So yeah, it'd be interesting. I'm looking forward to next week, so that it's over, but also so I can finally see what happened. Yeah, but that was The Undoing, episode 5. Yes, go on, Rich.
When is it done? What episode is it done? Next week.
Yeah.
You guys excited that it's going to be over, or are you excited to see what happens at the end?
I'm excited to see what happens at the end, man.
Yeah, I definitely want to see what happens at the end, 100%.
Yeah. I've invested time into it, so I'll see how it finishes, man.
But aren't you guys loving these short episodes in all these TV shows happening now?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. It's the way because obviously this one's weekly, but I love binging all these kind of TV shows recently, and I think it's fantastic. I'm fed up with all those Smallvilles. How many seasons was it, and how many episodes is it?
10, 20, 22.
10 series, about 20 plus episodes, man.
Yeah,
they start doing that now anyway.
Yeah, they don't do that no more.
Yeah, like
I started trying to watch Girlfriends on Netflix the other day.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I'm missing.
It said 23 episodes, like 6 seasons. I was like, nah, bro. You know, I watched like 5 episodes and I thought, okay, like I've done halfway through the season. I was like, bro, nothing has happened yet. I don't know if I'm about to finish. I can't finish it.
The missus watches it till she sleeps. When she gets home, bro, she's on it, bro. On it.
Girlfriends is funny, but the one that come out this week, which I really need to start watching, which I've encouraged my sister to watch again, is Moesha. But Moesha, I will watch because Moesha was E to the. Hey, that's sick, bro. I'm fully on Moesha.
Yeah, that was big.
Hopefully, after Christmas holidays, I'll sit down and watch Moesha.
Miss Parker, that's what I want to see.
Yeah,
the Parkers.
Yeah,
with Kim. Yeah.
That was a spin-off from Moesha.
Yeah, spin-off from Moesha with Kim and Mum.
Do you remember Hanging Mr. Cooper?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
that was a good show, you know.
Yeah,
that's it.
That was what was her name? Denise? Was her name Denise? Vanessa?
Well, yeah, I think it's Vanessa.
Vanessa,
yeah. Memories, huh, Nate?
Yeah. No, I was on my Black TV shows back then, man.
Yeah,
back then. That's still that, but yeah. All right. Well, yeah, that was Undoing, which led me to the latest episode of his Dark Materials, episode 3. Theft. I'll be real with it. Sorry, season 2, episode 3. I really enjoyed this episode. And I don't know if I watched it because I was fully awake when I watched it, and sometimes I'm a little bit dozy, but I enjoyed it.
This was a good episode.
It was good, yeah.
Lyra does upset me because of her naivety.
I know.
Yeah.
Like but again, obviously I understand it, because if you don't do it, this TV show won't work.
Yeah, she did, and the way she disrespected the popcorn, bro.
Yeah, cool. But obviously she never tasted it before. You get me?
You see his face. Well, I was like,
you know me and popcorn in it already, so you can't. It tastes like sawdust, or whatever.
Put her greasy hands all over it,
Yeah, but then you saw her just keep on eating it, bro.
Yeah.
Straight.
But you know what? Sorry, I watched it, but I wasn't really. Dark Materials is one of those shows where I would just put it on and kind of watch it in and out. Quick thing, that black guy who picked her up in the minicab and then he had the compass.
Yeah.
Is it that boy's dad?
No,
it's not. Okay.
But we don't know who he is, because in the first one he was following Will, innit?
Yeah.
So I thought he was after Will, but that looked like he wasn't. He's after the
he's
dagger.
after the letters. Yeah. After the letters. And I think the letters reveals what the daggers are, right?
Yeah. Okay. And by the way, never call the Tesla minicab, bro.
Oh yes, Tesla.
Yeah.
The doors open like
wing. That's what I'm saying.
The doors open like a wing.
It's when he turned around. He turned around and said, "Put your seatbelt on." I said, "Okay." Then she just looked like she just couldn't get it off.
No, she doesn't. Oh no, because in her world, there's no seatbelt.
Never had that. Yeah, she probably had that.
Yeah.
And he knows that, innit? That's why he's like more descriptive. It's on your right. Just pull it over. Yeah.
That's so mad, It's like, because when we watched the first series, like they're in a sort of different kind of world, but it's like you only start to realize now that you're watching this episode that how different it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So with Dark Material, so was there a second book to this, or is this one just being not improvised but just made up into a storyline?
Who watched the Golden Compass? Have you?
I did.
So
is it following on?
This second season is in the film as well.
No.
Right. So this is just doing their own thing.
No. There's a whole trilogy of books.
There's
the Northern Lights, which was the Golden Compass. They have the Subtle Knife, which is season 2, and then season 3, if they do it, would be the Amber Spyglass.
Okay. So it's still. Is it? Have you read the other books? And is it in line with what we expect it to be, or?
I haven't read the books. I wanted to read one. Was that the one that Merv wouldn't lend me? No, Merv would have got it back by now. Them ones there. Like I read quick.
I was ready to just turn my screen off. My phone, everything.
Oh, gosh.
Apparently, I have them in the house. I don't know what they look like. They're there somewhere, isn't it?
So this book is about the second one, which is about the Subtle Knife, which I'm assuming this series is about.
Yeah, do we know what the knife does? Does anyone know?
Without me looking on Wikipedia about what the book is about, and I kind of don't want to.
Spoilers.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to go for spoilers.
Okay. And how come no one knows what I call him Adrian? Because that's what was he? Wasn't he in Family Affairs?
Adrian.
It was like.
Was it Adrian? No. I think
his name's Arion in real life, so it's kind of similar. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Yeah. What?
But his name's Carlo in this, anyway.
How come no one knows what he's doing? Like even Lyra's mum doesn't know what he's doing, and like no one knows what his game is. Do you know? He's his own entity in a sense where he knows a lot about both worlds. He's been in both worlds, and but no one knows about him like in both worlds. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, why is that?
Well, then maybe we get to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, this show, right? It's all over the place. It's just so much questions. I really think I need to go and watch like the film.
I don't think
you do. I don't think you need to.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, okay. I just feel that I'm missing a loads. I feel that I'm missing loads, and I'm not. My interest is not
You watched the first
100%.
season, yeah?
Yeah, I watched a bit of it. I didn't watch all of it, but I did a recap, didn't I?
It's all coming out now, isn't it? It's all coming out now.
No, but I did watch it. But I just did a recap.
Oh, this ain't something that you can watch.
This ain't Mandalorian.
Recap.
Don't do no Mandalorian live to us, bro. Yeah, don't try it, bro.
Now, Mandalorian, I just started season 2.
Yeah, but I'm saying when you first said, "Oh yeah, I watched season 1." Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. All I can say, I'm sorry for lying. My apologies, guys. My apologies.
I also like that this week we had what's it called in it, and I can't remember what it is. The polar bear, and I can't remember what his name is.
Yeah, that's Merv's boy.
Yeah, I like that he came back. Back.
Yeah, that was.
And I need to also have a shout out to Ruth Wilson, because I think she's a sick actress. As Lyra's mum, and you saw a different side to her. You could see that why she was the way she was when she was speaking to Mima, you know, the guy who does the air balloon.
Oh yeah.
And they were conversating about like their parents, how their parents were horrible to them and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Lee Scores in it.
Yeah.
Bro, what was I gonna say? Oh, it's gone. Oh,
okay.
It's gone. No, it's gone.
But yeah,
he's the one that's 42.
No, you know what? Because your lights went off here, distracted me. I saw blackness and teeth. So yeah, this distracted me for a few seconds. I lost my train of thought.
Guys,
you should have.
You know what? Black on black crime. We just stop it.
Can we all just go on?
And I also really like the demons, whatever it is.
Demons, yeah.
The monkey one.
Thank you. That's what I hate the monkey for, you know.
Bro, he's my favorite one.
No, I hate it.
He's my favorite. The rabbit one I like, and I like Lyra's one, but the monkey one, he's so sick.
The monkey one is just so.
The way the monkey just got the snake and dashed it on the floor.
No, the funny thing was that the monkey wanted to kill the rabbit, you know. Even when Lyra's mum let go.
Yeah.
Like he was like, nah, like let's deal with the matter. He's like, damn it.
Yeah, some vicious monkey, you know.
Yeah,
proper vicious, bro.
I like it. I like that one. He's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right, cool. Well, we'll carry back with episode 4 next week. We had the Rap Game UK episode 5, which is the one last episode before the final.
Yeah.
Where they all got together and they spat an 8-bar on a track that they did together, and they released a music video. What were your thoughts on this one?
Kel, did you watch it?
I did, yeah.
All right. I'll go with you first because you were never interested in it. So yeah, go for it.
No, you know what? It was good. I like my favorites were Graph and Zones. Graph and Zones, they killed the video. They killed it, man. I like Zone's whole swagger on the armchair, the cigar, like, killed it.
Tony,
yeah. Sorry. And Graph just killed his part as well. The lyrics, like man was just saying, like all you 5, I'm the top one. You know what I mean? Like, I like that. That's what I was talking about. That's what I want to see. Like, take other man's head off. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree.
Yeah, so like those are my 2 favorites out in this week's one. To be honest,
what was your feeling in regards to the whole? They were given a budget and how some of the contestants used their budget. Because I'm not going to say what frustrated me in it, but yeah, what was your thoughts?
No, you're frustrated because he just bought crap. Are you frustrated?
Yeah, you know,
you're frustrated because he just bought crap, bro.
You know,
crap.
It's Scottish.
Scottish. Shogun, yeah.
Shogun, he just bought crepes.
Yeah, straight.
You know what? Like Merv, okay, so this episode, right? Obviously, like Nate said, they had a video shoot, they were given a budget. Right, so everyone bought clothes, you know, just to change outfits, etc. The guy Shogun is from Scotland, he bought trainers, right? And how he tried to justify his trainers was they've got blue and white in it.
And that's
Scottish flag,
the Scottish flag, yeah.
Oh, listen, this guy is. I'm about to say he's so Scottish. That's just ridiculous. But he just wanted new trainers. he just literally went. I don't know how Krypton Conan brought it, and he tried to explain. Yeah, this is a Scottish thing. This is what we do. Get out of here, bro. You just want to.
They say that it's just like an inner city boy, like in Scotland. This is how all the inner city boys dress. So he's representing.
That's absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense.
But I don't think I don't think there was any weak artists on that. They don't think there was any weak verses on that. And this is why I said, like, for me, Rich, I just like looking at it because listening to how you were talking in week 1 about they were all so shit. Like, you can see that actually the season 2, the levels have increased. They've got better.
Oh yeah, massively.
They're better than the first series.
Massively. And again, to me, Graft, he's got the clarity, he's got everything.
And he's on trying to represent for the women as well, man.
Yeah. But I feel like he's playing the game as well. Like he does it too much. He does it a bit too much. Like every episode he's doing it. It's like, all right, bro. All right, we get it. You know what I mean? He's just trying to get people. I don't know.
But you know what? I follow him on Instagram, right? And so I thought, let me do a bit of investigation and see, because he used to play. He always mentions he used to play football, etc.
Leeds,
yeah. So we're going back. This guy has been. He's won unsigned mobile.
Yeah, he's won unsigned mobile already. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So he's done. Wow. He's got music videos. He's done performances in crowds and all sorts.
Yeah. So no, I think a lot of them had like it wasn't. Like sometimes it's for like completely random. You just pick them off the street. They're emceeing in their youth club. All of these, in one aspect, are artists within their own right.
Yeah, and I think if Graft doesn't win it, I think he'll have a successful career anyway.
Yeah.
For me, I think a few of them will. Graft will. I think Zones will.
Yeah.
And I think the other guy, the Birmingham guy, will as well. He's got swagger.
Yeah, he's.
Which one? The droid.
Yeah.
So guys, all right, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know he flopped last week, but
all right, guys, can you? All right. So this week we had Merv and the audience. There was a woman who is like a fashionista who does wardrobe and design and stuff. Yeah. So she's talking about she talks about her hands a lot, and she's like, okay, what do you want to do with your fashion? How do you want to design your for your video shoot, whatever? Like she's giving them ideas and that. Like, I was thinking, all right, cool. So she talks to Joy and she's like, randomly, she's like, you seem like somebody, you like colors and stuff. You seem like somebody that would be comfortable wearing women's clothes. And Joy went, no, I wouldn't be. Yeah. But I was like, why would you say that to him? Like, what energy is he giving you that makes you want him to dress in women's clothes? She then backtracked and was like, no, like this, what I'm wearing here, it's like neutral.
It's
like neutral. And then he was like, okay, yeah, I could rock that. And I thought, brother, just tell them, man, don't play them thing there. Like, stop trying to be like, for me it was, But also, I don't know why she said to him.
No, but I think because if she has been watching the show, he
you got to remember, this is before, you got to remember, this is recorded ages ago.
Okay, yeah, I get that.
So it's not even like she's watched the show. Like, she just said, you like colors, so you must want to dress up in women's clothing. That don't even correlate.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't. Yeah, and again, like she said that, and I thought, huh? I thought, okay. You're a designer. I thought I let that slide.
Yeah, I just thought it was a bit weird. But I think, and I still like what's her name as well, though.
Leisha.
Yeah, I like.
And she's. Again, I thought she one of the ones who the really weakest ones.
She's most consistent.
Yeah, she has been putting in performances. But yeah, and she had the whole good idea with the whole TikTok thing. The whole, jumping from outfits to outfits. I thought that was a good idea. I don't think the director executed it.
As well as she wanted. Yeah,
but I think she had a short amount of time to do it anyway.
Yeah, 24 hours, isn't it? Just the next day.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, like they did the video, and then they edited up for the next day.
Oh, okay. That's probably why.
That was like The Apprentice, man.
Yeah.
Proper.
When is The Apprentice camp? Okay, Joe, never mind. That's another story.
But Merv knows, boy.
No, because I'm assuming The Apprentice would have come back, but obviously it can't come back in these times. That'd be weird. Like trying to sell stuff on the street and there's no one there. Get your patties here.
No shops open.
Everyone's like, get away from me, man. 2 meters distance.
Okay, guys, you need to find these 10 items. Where? Yeah, nah. But yeah, Rap Game, the final episode comes out this week. So
yeah. I don't know. Obviously, I follow those guys, right? So now this week's one, they went on to one extra. Alistair Cant. No,
they went on the hip hop show that comes on Fridays with what is his name? Because
like
they're
All-Star. Someone All-Star.
So Kenny All-Star. Because last year they did exactly the same things. They went on Kenny All-Star's program last year as well.
Yeah. So they did it again this time, and when it was Zones and Graphs spitting performance, the producer must have, I don't know what she did, but somehow she put the beat out of time. So when Graft was Zones was spitting their verse, it was out. It sounded like they were out of beat. Oh my God. After that, Graft must have went on his Instagram and Twitter and ripped into BBC producer. No, this is unacceptable. I'm here to win. And you're big BBC, big producer, and you guys are making me and Zones sound offbeat. How is that acceptable?
So what, do you reckon it's sabotage then?
Well, I hope not. But but what it is, he obviously was heat at the moment. He ripped into the producers. He was obviously just ripped apart BBC. How can a professional organization do this? I'm here to win a competition, etc. Obviously the next day he calmed down and came back and said, you know what, I was wrong for saying what I said, and I apologize, etc. And Krept did say, don't worry about it. We knew the lyrics you wrote anyway. They were good. No matter what happened, end of the day, don't let this won't affect your, the end result. But yeah, so this week that will be included amongst everything, whatever else they got planned. But yeah, it was it was. I didn't hear the actual whole show, but yeah, it was good.
Right,
I think
cool.
It lands on Thursday.
Yeah, it lands on Thursday. So look forward to that. We'll bring you back who won in the final for that. Guys, Kel, you tried to speak about this last week. I ushered you to stop talking about it so we could all go home and watch it, or go away and watch it, because we are in home, so we're not going anywhere. We live in our houses and work in our houses. The Queen's Gambit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. I was just, bro. Who does she remind you of, Merv? As an actress, who does she remind you of, like, proper? And you, Nate.
As an actress, compared to another actress.
Yeah.
You're gonna Scarlett Johansson?
No.
Okay, okay. Don't know. I thought that.
Killing Eve, bro.
Oh, Villanelle, yeah.
Villanelle.
Yeah.
The cold proper. Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see why you're saying that. Yeah.
She is like a sociopath as well, in a way. She is. She's got no, because remember, even when her parents died at the start, when she's a little girl, there's no emotions. She's like, you know what I mean? Yeah. She only showed her emotions once. Do you know what I mean? Once. And that was near the end.
That's when I do remember. Yeah. That was a surprise, but yeah. But yeah, no, all in all, great show. Yeah. I thought it was a true story, but it's just made up. I had no idea what this program was about at all.
Yeah, and all of that, to be honest.
Yeah, because it's so funny, because my missus is actually reading a book called The Queen's Gambit. I thought, oh, is this based on the Netflix thing? She goes, no, it's about vampires. I was like, okay.
Oh.
So I'm like, yeah. So I thought, as soon as I watched this, I thought, oh yeah, they mentioned the Queen's Gambit. So I thought it was a chess thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it is a chess thing, but it's also probably
it's a moving chess. It's a moving chess.
Yeah. So, like Rich was saying, like, he's going to Rich, do you get your chessboard?
Yeah, I've got it.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking to teach Ends how to play chess, bro.
I think I played chess once in my life when I was a bit younger. My cousin was teaching me how to play it, and I haven't played it ever since. I'm like,
I used to play in
but all the was trying to teach me that I just like, it just wasn't sinking in. Man.
For some technical minds, man. Like, you know, if I play, I want to play it like she plays it, innit? I want to just play it like some standard guy, innit?
No,
like,
but you know, once you learn how to play as a standard guy, then you can learn to do it. Like, I can play chess, but I've never read up on how other people play chess.
Yeah.
I've never read up on moves of certain people. So for me, like, it was a whole new level, bro. She took it to a whole new level.
Yeah.
See, but you know, part of the film, she was taking those tablets, right?
Yes.
So, and I was saying to you guys, it felt like Limitless. Because I think why is she taking his tablets and it's giving her powers? And I thought her brain was gonna melt, and you know, I just went over
I
over.
don't know if you noticed, but she's got an addictive personality.
Yeah. So hence why she's addicted to. She was addicted to medicine. She was addicted to alcohol.
Yeah.
She had a drug and alcohol dependency, basically.
Yeah.
Addicted to chess. Like, she's got an addictive personality. You know.
Yeah.
And I think even with her foster mother being addicted to cigarettes and all the rest of it, it's so easy for her to also join that kind of addictiveness.
Exactly. Yeah. Because where the tablets were kind of like running out or they wasn't available, like alcohol is something that's just going to be available all the time, isn't it?
Anyway,
she gave me a joke, bro. She said everyone's watching the film and she sneaks off and breaks in. Bro.
Oh yeah.
She put like 100 in her mouth. I'm like, what are you doing?
Do you know what's funny? Like, she stole so many, and she was coming out. And she thought, you know what? I'm gonna take the whole jar. What are you doing?
That's proper. Not even discreet, you know.
Yeah.
Full jar, you know.
Proper.
But do you know what it is, right? When I was watching it, I was like, honestly, I was so amazed. I thought, I can't believe I'm watching it. Like, when when Kel said, "Oh, Richie, you won't like it," and I thought, hold on, this is really enjoyable.
You know why? Because it's slow. Like, you like bang, bang, bang for a second. Do you know what I mean? That's why people don't like it.
Do you know what? I think I'm kind of like, I like to watch anything, to be fair, but I'm surprised that it was so gripping because it's literally about chess. Like, obviously her addictive personality, but it's literally going from that first time she ever played chess with the school janitor up until she won tournament. And it's literally just, you're just levels. And actually, it was quite intense because every time, it's like the first time that she ever lost the game, I was like, I don't know how she's going to react. I was probably on edge, like to say,
she was fuming.
Yeah, she's so vexed, you know, just like walking out.
She didn't even lose this. It was a draw, right?
Yeah.
It was a draw. Yeah.
And speaking of addictive personality as well, she just seems to just be like sleeping with bare heads as well, you know, just like
random. But even then, I don't think she knew what. Do you know what I mean? She didn't know what she was doing. So that's why even at the end, when she sleeps with my man, she's like, "Oh, that's what it's supposed to feel like."
Yeah. Like the guy from
boss.
Yeah.
Like the guy from Harry Potter was always like, "Oh, you're up to stay if you want." It's like,
no, but she did it so nonchalant. Like, want, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Like, that's what means she's a sociopath. I think she's a sociopath. You know, she's got no feelings.
But she had an addictive nature to herself. Like, all the man them was addicted to her.
Yeah.
She's got that energy. She just draws.
Yeah. Benny was addicted to her. All of them were addicted to her.
But because you got to remember, she was the only female.
Yeah, even though there was other female characters, there wasn't really a major part in the like her friend came back after a while and stuff. But it was kind of just, and I suppose for a lot of those chess players that it wasn't normal or really popular for a woman to sort of go in there and play chess, basically,
and especially at that young age.
Yeah. Those two guys that were at the reception when she first came.
The twins.
Yeah, cussing her.
And
the fans, boy.
Yeah. and
falling all over the world. I was like, raw.
And this is them. Oh, yeah. What did she ask when at the table? She asks, where can I be placed or something like that? And they go to her, you got to start at the bottom. No, but I don't want to start at the bottom. What's the criteria? And she was asking so many questions. It's like, okay, just go. Just good luck.
And I thought that first guy would be like end up being her man, you know, the photographer.
Yeah. And that's what I thought, because when he was taking pictures of her in the room, they were so close to kind of kissing and stuff like that. And I thought,
his roommate came in, bare chest, boxes like,
You know, I was so confused sometimes because the way she aged, I'm like, how old are you supposed to be
I was
at
confused.
Because she lied. Remember when she won against my man the first time? He was like, how old are you? She was like 26. I was like,
No.
I think that's just a joke, isn't it?
No. I just said it was a joke. But what I meant
Oh, yeah.
is that she was actually 13 or whatever it was.
She was 13.
Yeah.
But the problem was, it was like, for me, I was like, okay, you heard my girl say 26. You find out she's 13. Why are you still chatting to her, bro?
No. She wasn't 13 then.
I think he knew it was a joke. I think he got because he goes, thanks for sparing my feelings. Because I think if he said, because if she was younger, she was a real age, innit? He would have been embarrassed, innit? But it's like she just said 26 to spare his feelings, but she knew she was lying.
Okay, because that was the only bit I was a bit confused. I was like, huh?
the first one gave me a joke, boy. When she saw that daughter was winning money, but she's like, oh, okay. But like, what about school? She's like, we'll call it sick.
And the thing, you see how many excuses she was giving the school.
I know.
This is the worst flu I've ever seen in my life.
But she was giving mad excuses, yeah.
I know, Nick.
And the daughter was in the magazine. This is what I don't understand. The daughter was in the chess magazine, exactly. Like on front page and all them things.
But no, we just
yeah, I guess that's what it is.
Yeah. No, that was a week.
And the thing is, and initially I didn't, there's two twins. I didn't know they were twins at first at the reception.
No, I didn't know the twins as well.
I was just looking at them, just thinking, okay, they're talking. It's only when they met the mum.
Yeah,
they met the mum.
I don't know which one's harder. Like,
yeah, and yeah. So what did you say? I don't know which.
Yeah, which one's nice or something. Yeah.
I thought, hey.
The mum was getting a bit fruity, boy.
But I felt for her though. But the husband's an idiot, though.
Bro, I felt for her. How did the husband just piss off and go back? He's working
early.
No, but you know what it is, right? So with the husband,
he didn't want her.
No. So, yeah, exactly. He didn't want her, so he wanted to keep her busy. Why the reason why they adopted? So he was just like, okay, let's just adopt a child because obviously they can't have children or whatever it is, to keep mum busy, and I think that's what it was, and it gave him an excuse to even more like stay away from the house.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, I really enjoyed it. But I felt it could have been made to a film instead of it being I think 7, 8 episodes.
Yeah, okay, yeah, for real. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. No,
exactly. I didn't think it had to drag on because I was so gripped, and like I think the first 4 or 5 episodes was so gripping.
Yeah, it kind of died off again. Like
there.
4, 5 was a bit boring.
I think for a film it would have been almost too short. I don't think you would have got the same breadth of it. That was my only thing. But for me, there was 2 things. She beat Borgov at the end, yeah. But that was an aging Borgov, yeah. So it's like when a man beats Tyson, yeah. Like obviously he's got that he beat Tyson. But part of it, that's not prime Tyson.
Yeah, but still, look, come on, she's young. Remember, she's
young.
No,
I know that. But like Borgov, for the whole of the episode, Borgov's talking about like, yeah, I've got to retiring soon, and the youngsters are going to beat me. Like I felt like if he didn't do that talk, then I think her victory would have held more. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the second thing was, I felt for her because you see when she tried to be clean, yeah. And then that woman from Paris just like said, "Oh, come downstairs," and had drink time. Yeah. Like she's a bitch. She's not your brethren. No, like you already done told her it's the final tomorrow, isn't it? After tomorrow, whatever.
Yeah.
I felt for her because I felt like that ruined her because I felt like she could have beat her that time.
Yeah.
Him the time. I like when she was looking at the ceiling and she could see all the moves.
Yeah.
And then everyone's going, huh?
Yeah. That was deep. That was deep. Even I think there was a time she was in a room and she was lying in bed, but in the bed had some kind of finish. Yeah. She just ripped the net, take the net off, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I can see." And do you know what? Sometimes the way people's brain works. So there's people out there who have that kind of brain and how it works, and you think like they're in a different spectrum to where I am anyway. I'm from where I am because they think where I think. Well, sometimes I think like all of us will think they're on a next spectrum where it's like, wow, how they see certain things is.
Do you know what it reminded me of? Like, as you said that it could have been made into sort of film. So it reminded me of a film called Puzzle. Not sure if any of you see it.
What's the film called?
What's it called?
Puzzle. Yeah. So I think it came out about 2 years ago. Actually, it's got I keep forgetting what her name is, but she's the woman that. Have you seen Brave, the Disney
Yeah, Brave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's the actress that does Merida's voice.
Oh.
Like and Irfan Khan. I'm not sure if you remember him from Irfan Khan from. I think he might have been in Slumdog, but he was in Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, the Asian guy, and also that's it. He was in Secret Life of Pi as the old.
Yes,
That's it. Not Slumdog. Yeah, so yeah, there was, and it just reminded me of like she kind of was a bit. What's the word? A bit of a recluse, isn't it? Like just she had a family and stuff, but she was just so good at puzzles. That's like competitions and that. So this kind of reminded me a bit of that, and I reckon it could have worked as a film, but probably because it had so much to it, it might have been like maybe a 3-hour film. I reckon.
Yeah.
I don't know the depths, and maybe Nate would know, but I don't know much about autism. But I know there's different spectrums of autism, and I think autism taps into like what I think is it hasn't been scientifically proven, but you know how they say we like use 10% of the brain or whatever.
Yeah.
I think they tap into a bit further. You know what I mean? And to us, because we're all pretty much on the same kind of level, but they've tapped in further because, like I said, I don't know if I said it to someone else, but my sister's friend's got a child, and he doesn't speak, he can't speak, or he refuses to speak. A man taught himself how to read, he taught himself maths, but he can't, like, he probably go to university, he's only 6 or 8, I can't remember, but he's so far advanced in other things, do you know what I mean? So they've tapped into something, but they call it, I think it's called Einstein syndrome, whatever it's called.
Yeah, and, it's kind of like Russell Crowe in A Beautiful Mind as well.
Yeah, those people, they've tapped into a further part of the brain that a lot of people can't tap into. That's what it is. Yeah,
or potentially just tapped into the other side of their brain.
Yeah, or whatever. Yeah.
It is truly amazing, and these are the people that I think I don't think autism back in the day was it's not a word that was used years and years ago.
Yeah.
We used to say these people are weird, and I think that's But now I think because we're older and now it's been highlighted more, we appreciate. We understand, like because they've got autism, it doesn't mean
they're not stupid or they're not.
Exactly.
It's not that.
Yeah, and they still have that skill, they still have that talent.
Yeah,
it's just different from what we're used to.
Yeah. No, exactly.
No, but yeah, it's definitely a good film. I'm surprised I enjoyed it so much.
It's engaging, man. It's engaging.
I was happy to see the black girl when she came back as well. I thought she was going in it.
Yeah.
That's good.
It was nice. It was nice. But yeah, that's Queen's Gambit on Netflix or alternative platforms. But it's there. It's 7 episodes, isn't it? Good.
Yeah, 7.
It's good. It's good, enjoyable. All right, which leads us to Small Axe. So this week, Small Axe returned with this week's film, which was Lovers Rock. All right. I will just say this. I've seen some people have messaged me like how they were disappointed about the film, but we'll talk about it, yeah? But I think the reason why people are disappointed because they saw the title and thought it was going to be about Lovers Rock, the music genre, as opposed to it's just a film called Lovers Rock. It isn't about the musical genre. So it's like if you heard a film called Grime, you would think it's about grime, but it's not. It's just about something that's a bit grimy.
No, but grime is the grime music is in essence, it. It's the essence of it, but it's not. No,
I wouldn't say it wouldn't even be about the essence, as in like you might hear 1 or 2 grime tracks. So in this, you heard a couple Lovers Rock tracks, but it wasn't about Lovers Rock. Like people were thinking it was going to be about how they were in the 80s or 70s, like their music. Like they played Silly Games twice, but at the beginning they were singing in the kitchen, and I was thinking. In my head, I was like, no, you got to put Silly Games later on in the film. That's a big track. You can't waste it to a couple of people singing in the kitchen.
I'm getting goosebumps from, like, in a good way.
I was watching, sorry, but go on.
No, go on. Karen.
That's just a quick one I have to say, but I was watching, my missus was one of the people upset as well. What's this? What is the whole film about a dance? I was like, babe, just watch it. It's cool. Like, relax. Just enjoy the moment. Don't you reminiscent, nostalgic? No. How can the whole film be about people that are raving? What's all this about? Bro, moaning the whole way through. She left like 20 minutes ago. I was like,
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow, they must.
Yeah. She didn't understand how you can have a whole film about people rubbing up and dancing. You know what I mean?
There must be some divide in this, because I thought it was fantastic, man.
And
I loved it. I thought
it was amazing.
This was like some craft, bro. Because to me, like, yeah, to me, it was about lovers rock to some degree. Like most of the songs, maybe, I don't know, but to me, the actual party was the star of the show, and it just had. So it was like a whole music video for like an hour and a bit, basically. I was just with some storyline to it, like, you know, you're just focusing on certain characters, but
a beautiful soundtrack. Yeah. A beautiful soundtrack.
Yeah,
I didn't think something major might happen. Like I thought the girl's friend that left, she should have got raped or something would have happened to her.
Yeah.
But then I thought something else would happen in the party. But then I thought, no, you know what? I think you just enjoy the film. Just don't anticipate anything. Just enjoy the vibes and
enjoy the moment.
Yeah. I mean, I had to focus on certain characters, but it's like, to me, it was just the music was just like, you know, them ones like, and there's some website I go to like for where they play soundtracks.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like it's called Find That Song or something. It's called Find That. I can't remember the actual name of it, but basically find that. Like, if I want to find that song, if I can't Shazam it straight away, I'll go to that website and like list all the songs that made in that film or TV program.
Oh, is it?
They had none of it up at all. I was so vexed. So whoever's out there just had website views.
For me, what I loved about it was it reminded me of when I was younger and my mum would throw a house party and the sofa, everything comes out of the house. It comes out of the room, it goes upstairs in my bedroom. My bedroom for that one night there's a sofa, there's my bed, everything. I can jump from sofa to bed, play wrestling, all of that, yeah? Then everyone's coat comes upstairs. Everyone's coat then is just on top of the sofa. You try and come downstairs to see like an auntie or uncle later on in the night. You know them ones there?
Yeah.
And you might do one dance and go back upstairs like before your mum cusses you or whatever. Like that's what it was. It was that kind of vibe and energy which made me think of like back in the day, and even how they were dressed, their hairstyles. Like, you know, the man with like all of them had locks, but the man with the hat, the big hat, the one who was trying to do a thing with the girl in the garden. Like for me, like I remember my uncles and them used to go out and that's how they dressed. Like, and I randomly called my mum and I wasn't even watching the show because I watched it on iPlayer afterwards. And my mum was like, "Yep, that's how your dad did Carry On." Like straight away, I wasn't even, you know, like, I didn't even call her about any of that. Yeah, I wasn't even watching it. And I was like, yeah, you watching it? She's like, yeah, she's watching it, whatever. But for me, I thought it was good, man. I really, really enjoyed it.
For me, it reminded me of my raving days back in of just the events that happen in raving.
Yeah.
All the passion that happens, and obviously you see a girl and in your mind, oh my gosh, this is my wife. Do you know what I mean? And you're with her the whole night. It's like, and you know what I mean? This is my missus now. I'm in love, kind of thing. And then you come out and it's this daylight. You're like, where all that time go? Do you know what I mean? You get on a bus. And you're like, yeah, I'll call you later. Blah blah. Like that's what it gave me, that feeling of, you know what I mean? Like, back in the day when it was clubbing, like this. Yeah, bro. It was good vibes, man. Good vibes.
Do you know what? Sorry, go on, man.
No, go on.
No, do you know what? Right, I was quite disappointed.
No, but you're the only one.
No, that's not. Okay, I think what the problem was, right? Because I didn't know what to expect. I think that was the issue at first. I didn't know what to expect. So when I was watching the film, I expected to move on from the whole in the
dance, the
dance.
Yeah.
I expected to move on. So I constantly assumed, okay, so that guy with the big afro, he's going to be the troublemaker. Something's going to happen. But and then I come to realize it's not always about, why do we expect to see the beef? Why do we expect to see the violence? Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So in my mind, I expected, I expected the worst, should I say? Because it kicked off, you know, when he went into the garden that female, and all that kind of happened. So I expected more, and I realized at raves, it's not always beef. It's sometimes that little thing does happen, but it just everyone chills, and it showed when, even though he was tense throughout the night, Then when
I stole his drink, bro, I was busting up.
Yeah, that was.
They used to happen in clubs as well. You put your drink down in a rave, you turn around, the rave's gone. You're like, your drink's gone. You're like, wow.
Yeah, and do you know what? And he was tense for a while. Then when the music come on, then he started dancing. He got over the whole tenseness, being tense. He started dancing.
That's when all the men was dancing in it and everything.
Yeah, exactly. And it just shows it's not always about the beef. It's not always about. And I think it's my fault. I expected maybe the worst, but I expected more. Then I thought, hold on, it's like 45 minutes. Like, what are they going to fit? In that 45?
15.
No.
He said you watched the
45 minutes. Yeah.
And I was thinking, how's it going to move on? Like, oh God, is there going to be a part 2? So, and also what I was disappointed in, I think it's more myself, is the music. I didn't know any of the rhythms. I didn't know. No.
But that's what I'm saying. So that for me, they were big culture references. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I think if you was on that scene, then you know it. If you don't, then obviously it's like, what are they talking about?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Because I knew all the songs. You know, like you listen to them when you're young. You know them. You just don't know their names, innit? So.
So that's why for me, I was literally sitting here just humming along. I was properly in it. I was in it. Yeah. And there were people, and there were a few things that people, this is what some of the people were dissing. They dissed the fact that my girl, her brethren left her because they were like, that wouldn't happen. You both came together. One of you wouldn't just leave the party and go about your business. Where are you going? Yeah.
That's what the truth is straight away.
So some of them were like that. The fact that my girl sat on the toilet seat at the party, like, ultimately, I get it. Like, it was an issue. Like, you wouldn't have sat down on the toilet seat. Like, women squat. Women squat. They don't sit on toilet seats.
They don't sit,
Apart from if they're in their yards.
Well, I don't know, boy. I don't know.
No, we wouldn't know. We wouldn't know. But I mean, they don't. So she sat on the toilet seat after everyone's been in that toilet. I was like, that's a bit much. Like, there was a few things, but one thing that did make me laugh, is that right at the end, you see when they went to the garage, they went to my man's workplace.
I know.
How his voice changed up, I was busted up.
And the part was like, I'm from Parkland. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. And the garage was like, no, boss, we're not here to do that. It's just like, what?
And things, I think that was really good because it just showed you, when you're around each other, you're relaxed, just like not just Caribbean aspect, in African aspect as well, because when we speak semi-broken English, we mess about, we just have that kind of cultural speak, and that was funny. I chuckled. I thought, that's typical.
I've seen my uncle do that before. I couldn't believe it. When he just changed up his accent.
Yeah, it's just like us. We talk when we're on a pod, or offline when we're together in the bar, whatever it is. We have that talk. We talk slang, but obviously,
it's just like sorry to bother you, mate. You know what I mean?
Good evening, everybody.
What are you talking about, please?
I should have watched it. Should have watched it.
Yeah, I told you about to watch it.
So I watched it. I've seen it.
No, I talked to Rich.
Yeah.
Sorry to bother you is on Netflix.
Okay, I won't watch it.
But anyway, Rich.
It's too late for me to watch it now.
No, you can watch it whenever you want.
Yeah, definitely watch it.
But yeah. So it just reminded me that it was good. It's like when me and Kel go in the office, when we're apart, we talk professional. As soon as I go to his desk, Wagwan fam. That's
straight.
And a spud, and a spud.
Do you know what was funny? Like, I was busting out and I was getting angry at the same time as when the girl, she come home, she had she all dressed up nice and
ready for church.
Yeah, get up.
But that's how it was. That my mum tells me stories of my aunt climbing out the window to go raving. Like, he told me that my aunt and uncle used to climb out the window to go raving.
Yeah, my mum used to do that as well, man.
And the thing is, do you know what was because I didn't clock that part. I was thinking, just take your clothes off. I thought, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That's
Then
funny.
I heard the whole church.
She knows the routine. She knows the routine.
Yeah, she knows the routine.
But I was gonna say, I also thought that and the girl's cousin that came in, the boy, because the guy that was jacking the phone box. So I thought that's gonna be another story as well. That's gonna build into something. But that kind of died. That kind of died down because obviously when he came in, everyone watched him like, wow, who's this ruffian? The man was just dancing, egging up man, stealing man's drink. You know what I mean? So like, who's this ragamuffin? Yeah. And man had 1-2 talks.
He was calm. It
was blessed. It was blessed after that. You know what I mean?
Sorry, go on, Rich.
Now, and again, you assume something's going to happen.
Yeah, because they tease you with it. Yeah, they tease you with it.
But for me, what it was like when I speak to my dad about it, he says like that's how it was when they used to go out. But also, everyone knew each other. There was no passer. Do you know what I mean? You see like how now you've got like you're from E something, you're from N something, like there's beef because of your postcodes and that. Them times they said the only people who used to beef were like the white people kind of thing, like the racists kind of chanting and all the rest of it. They're the only ones. So even when you saw my girl go outside and you saw them all out there trying to shout at her and then she had to run back and then my man came from the doorman. Yeah. He said that was the only kind of beef and stuff you had. There was a lot more unity amongst ourselves as a people. So you'd go into a dance, not having to know no one, but still have a good time.
Mm-hmm. Hey, by the way, that bouncer scared me, innit? But this is what I'm saying. But like from back in the day when I told you, Yardie man, their talk was so hard. Yeah. His talk was the hardest talk. I thought, nah, you know what?
It's wicked because I need to talk to my mum about him because that guy reminds me of a guy that I grew up with called Nelson. And Nelson used to come with us and do stuff like carnival when we used to do African dance and stuff when we was younger. But literally, size, stature, that was him. Like, like we have a party, Nelson's the door, bruv. He's on the door and no one ain't telling him nothing. Yeah. Like, he was beast mode, bruv. He was beast mode.
Yeah, the way the guy was going on, I thought, wow, this geezer will give you mad headache at the door in any club.
They remind me of Rich. Remember those bouncers in the twins in Showcase and Hollywood Bowl?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they remind me of. Two of them as well,
I think that was Kwame and Kwabena. I think that's who they were.
No, they weren't their names. No.
I forgot their names, boy.
You're talking about someone different.
No. I'm just thinking. I thought it was them. But
I think they're from Guyana.
Guyana. I don't know. I can't remember.
So out of the 5 episodes of Small Axe, this is the only one that isn't based on a true story. So, for example, all the other 4 are based on a true story, and they're also based on some form of overcoming something. So, for example, they had last week, obviously, they had the Mangrove 9, and next week's episode, which is Red, White, and Blue, which is going to be about Leroy Logan, who was the police commissioner. So that is going to be played by Boyega. So he's going to be a young Leroy Logan, and as he kind of wants to kind of change the police from the inside. And Leroy Logan, I actually know him quite well, to be fair. So Leroy Logan's also the dad of what was his name? Soundboy? Was it Soundboy? Do you remember Soundboy from back in the day? And he released a couple tracks.
Yeah, I do.
But yeah, Leroy Logan is Soundboy's dad.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I do remember. I was gonna say, why is that Versace breast milk and Michael Ward always in things together nowadays, man?
So, yeah, Kadeem Harris. We can't call him Versace breast milk anymore. Kadeem, like he's a proper actor now. Yeah, I think. I don't. Maybe they've got the same agent, but he is always in the same kind of thing.
Yeah, them two always the same things, man.
His brethren, isn't it? Just bring him in, bring him through.
In Ramsey, no?
Yeah, Kadeem Ramsey.
Yeah.
But like I said, for me again, I thought it was brilliant acting from all of them. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it.
No, yeah, it was good. It was good.
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
I think I'm looking more forward to next week's one. Again, but to be fair, I thought that all of them were true stories in a way.
No, so this is the only one that.
But even this one is a true story, but not.
It's not. Yeah,
it's accurate. It's accurate.
It's an accurate depiction of what could have happened. Like two people just linking on a night out. You get me?
Yeah. I won't get me joking with that. With 50p to get in, 50p. I was like, gee.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's 80s though, isn't it? Like early 80s.
Jeez.
The people cooking.
And they were cooking, selling the food and all sorts.
Even the bus conductor brought memories on the machine. Memories, boy. Yeah.
And even you know, there's a regular person you always see, and that guy carrying the cross.
Yeah, I didn't get that. I didn't see.
No. It's just like I just mentioned before. We've got someone called Columbo, right? So you've always got that person, and that guy with the cross. I'm pretty confident he's always on that main high street carrying that cross around. So I think it's that same kind of concept. You've always got that person, you know, from the areas like this person doesn't go home and just chill out and relax. Because he come off at the end, he come off the bus. Initially, I thought, because I didn't know what the story was about, I thought he was a significant part of the film itself. Because she the way she looked at him initially, and when she was in the top deck of the bus, I thought, oh, okay, I'll remember him. Do you know? I'm thinking he's gonna come back in it at some point. But again, when I just saw that, and I thought, okay, he's my Columbo. He's my regular person I see. There's always someone preaching Jesus Christ everywhere. That you usually see. That's what it is.
No, definitely. I am definitely for it. And next week, I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's also got Antonia Thomas in it, if anyone remembers her. She was in, I think it's Misfits. The black girl that was in Misfits.
The black girl, okay. Or the later episodes, the later seasons.
Or
the light skinned one, sorry.
The black girl.
We
don't do colorism around here.
No, I'm describing descriptive. I'm being descriptive.
Which one was she? Because there was two different.
She was Alicia Daniels in Misfits.
Okay, cool.
She was the one from the beginning. I think she was in it from the beginning.
Okay.
So I can't say light skin no more. I don't understand.
Nah, I guess you can say light skin. You didn't say it in a negative way.
Fair skin.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Fair skin would have been a better term.
Yeah, she's the fair skin one.
I like that one. Fair skin, Rich. Well done.
Whatever.
And she ended up getting killed by Rachel. Yeah. So yeah. But anyway, she's in next week. All right. You man, I spoke to you last week about a TV series called Industry. And we were going to go away and watch episode 1 and 2. We can't watch episode 3 because it's on right now. Or it was
9
on.
o'clock. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's finished. Yeah.
So, what did you think of the program Industry?
This program's raunchy, bro. But aside from that, it just makes me think like, and I know we was kind of talking about this sort of earlier, but I don't ever want to work in an industry like that. I don't know, pun intended, in it. I felt pressure in it. I just felt pressure. I'm like, hell no, not working in this type of field. I don't know how you guys semi-do it, but yeah.
To be fair, they were working in trading on that stuff.
Trade is different. It's a different kettle of fish.
To be fair,
trade is pressure.
That's different levels.
So I don't want to work in any numbers at all in it. Like good accounting, trading.
See, I had a taste of that, Rich, at Nomura, because that's it's asset management, trading kind of stuff. So I wasn't trading, but the trader's desk was like just behind me. Do you know what I mean? So I should see it, like, and feel it, just feel it, bro. And you just and it will trickle down to you as well. And I used to, like, before working, my heart, I don't know if it was anxiety, but my heart used to pump fast before I go to work. Do you know what I mean? I just noticed pressure straight away. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not nice. It's not nice.
Yeah.
But even the way they kicked it off, it's like, well, guys, some of you won't last after 6 months. So half of you be cut. It's like, raw. So straight away, you're putting them under pressure, like from the get-go. As soon as they start, they know that it's competition. This is my enemy. And that mentality is just toxic.
Yeah.
Toxic mentality, man.
Most definitely. You know, you get, and the thing is, you get all these, and it was a good thing because you get all these kind of graduates all come in, and they're there to impress. They're there to like make a difference. So obviously where I work, we've had graduates come in and they will do anything possible to show that they're putting the effort in. And it just shown, and it shows in that industry, you know, they work hard and party hard.
Yeah,
they have to, because the pressure that they put under, man, they have to, man. Well, to be honest, a lot of the city jobs, they're all on that stuff, all of them. Like a lot of the boys that we know as well, Rich, I don't think you knew, but they were on that stuff. Do you know what I mean? Huh?
The cocaine.
Yeah, the cocaine, all of that.
Yeah.
It's from a different life, man. It's from a different life.
No, but the thing is, you know, to be fair, that life, that was our life. When means to kill used to go to work, and that payday, that Friday, we used to go out and get absolutely ruined. Not saying there was drugs involved from our side, but it was just sheer alcohol.
Yeah.
Consumed to the fullest.
Yeah, the Monday is a walk of shame, innit?
Yeah, walk of shame. Because everything happened.
Yeah.
Everything happened, and Richard had a camera phone.
Oh, okay? Yeah, exactly.
That's what happened, bro. And Rich was never as drunk as the rest of us.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
but always knew how to... Snapping, bro. And then in the WhatsApp group the next day, you just see rare pictures like, what? That wasn't me. Richard just giggling, bro. Nah.
I did it to everyone.
We know this.
I did it to everyone, but you know what? Those were good teams. Good time. That was good times. Those were definitely good times, and you know, as long as I think it's always going to be there, unless you know. Obviously, we're living in this 2020, and if it's a case of more people working from home, you're going to lose that kind of aspect, and people will never kind of really experience that ever again.
Yeah,
but yeah, do you see what I'm saying? And I'm happy. I'm one of those individuals who've experienced it. You know, again, I've gone to like work events on a Wednesday or Tuesday, and got so hammered. Going to work the next day, I tell my manager, listen, please just send me home. Just send me. I go downstairs for breakfast before 10 o'clock, get what you want to eat, chop it at your desk, do whatever you got to do. I say, listen, I've got to go home.
Nah, you got to settle yourself, bro. That man there, they play hard, they work hard. Do you get me? So drunk or not, you come in and do what you're supposed to do the next day. You can't be on some I'm hungover thing. That don't work.
But it shows like different characters as well. So you see how that girl, I don't know what language is it. What language you speak in Spanish? So I'm a bit ignorant when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Which one?
You know, the seductive one.
Yeah, it was the one that they were focusing on this week, didn't they?
Yeah. But you see how she crossed that. Can I say ginger guy? Can I say that? Yeah. So she crossed it. See how she
played it. Yeah.
Because she crossed him once, that was it. Like he was like, okay, you crossed me once, you are my enemy, and he made her life a living hell. And there's people like that in the office, you know. Once you cross them once, or you do something they don't like, that's it. They'll make your life a living hell, bro. And they'll make everyone else hate you as well.
Yeah. But during that meal, when it was, I thought, are you serious? But I was happy. What's that girl's, the American girl's name? Sorry.
Yeah.
Harper.
And the thing is, to be fair, she only stood up for her because what her mentors, what a boss said previously. But it was pretty shocking that no one else said anything, especially to see.
No, because everyone's trying to be paddy. Listen, you know what it's like. Bare arse licking, bare like paddy. Oh no, no one will stick up for you. That's not a culture for that. Because unless you want to be kicked out, look at when the black guy did stand up for himself and shout to the big boss. He was a bit too aggro with her though. Like it was like, so what's happening with me? What are you gonna do with me? I don't want to go. Like to them, you can't speak a thought.
Because
you know
the words that would have been used to describe him were aggressive and intimidating.
Yeah, 100%.
Which means you're out the door, bro.
Yeah, and it was a bit strange, especially someone coming in new and having that approach, And I thought, oh, okay, he's just like, oh, can I speak to you for a minute? I thought, okay, cool. And
it was wrong timing though. It was wrong timing.
It was the wrong time, but also, obviously, his sexuality has got nothing to do with my opinion on him. Yeah, but some of it is a little bit like, come on, man. Come on, man.
I mean, that opening scene was a bit too much.
I was like, come on, man. But that aside, Yasmin, I think Yasmin, lives with her boyfriend. She's flirting with my man at the gym. Do you see how she went to drink the water the second time?
Yeah.
Come on,
Yes,
get out of there.
I saw it.
She
I'm
pushed
like,
her batty, the massive.
She arched her back to sip water from the water fountain. Bruv,
You never seen her open her mouth and everything.
Bruv, I've never seen anyone in the gym drink from that water fountain without pouring it into a bottle, bruv. Ever. Ever. Bruv, the amount of bacteria and stuff that must be there. And then, even then, she went home and her boyfriend, she was like, oh, used to like the taste of me. He was like, oh, I still do. Then he does what he's doing. He gives her a bit of fellatio. She has the audacity to take the picture, send it to her next man. I was like, whoa, this is so wild.
No, she likes.
It's only from me.
But she likes the whole chase, all that kind of stuff. But it was wild that you would send that to her next brother. I just thought, okay.
No, what she does the guy though in the taxi that I was busting up. I said, if I see him, I'll destroy her life. You made me get out in the middle of nowhere, you know.
No, she's a tease.
Yeah, she's a proper tease.
Massive tease.
And again, you get these women in the office as well.
Oh,
you get them.
I wouldn't know about that. I've never worked in that environment.
Yeah.
It's actually okay. Thanks for mentioning that. But yeah, you get those kind of women in the office, and literally that's how it is. They just play with you, but when it's Christmas party time, it's a totally different story. There's no escaping.
The dreaded Christmas party, boy. We're not going to have one this year. What are you not going to do for your Christmas party this year?
Zoom.
Can you imagine?
I know. It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, because I had the work drinks. I had work drinks over something we call WebEx.
Yeah.
We had work drinks. We were just drinking.
Shut up! You'd have had work drinks over the thing.
Yeah, we had to.
We had a quiz show over on Zoom, and we've also done like a drink up, a Friday drink up over Zoom as well at work. Yeah.
Hey, that's sick.
To be fair, it was a bit weird. It was just like I was like, you know, when it's like looking in people's face, you think, usually, because usually in a bar, when conversation's getting dry, you look around like, it's time for me to go, but you can't say it's time for me to go on
Zoom. And, because when it goes quiet on Zoom, it's weird because everyone's just looking at each other, but you can't look to your right or left. You have to look at the screen. So it's just all awkward. It's just awkward. It's so to say something random. Like everyone like, yeah.
See, but that's why I think you need to have rooms, bro. Like you need to have like breakout rooms that you can go into. So have a couple rooms that I'm gonna go talk to them and them in that room. I don't want to just
it's real.
Like I don't want to talk to Sarah. I don't want to talk to Sarah, bro. She annoys me. You know the ones there.
Yeah. And the thing is because you constantly ask questions like, oh, how is this person? Oh, how's your mum? You have to. It's like oh. No,
and everyone's talking over each other and stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, what did you say, Mark? What'd you say? Oh, it's just like,
Bro, I think it'd be sick if work did an actual work drink up over a thing, but they all sent you like a voucher for you to go and buy a drink, or they sent drinks to your house, like for you to be a part of the work drink up.
That's actually a good idea. Yeah. I think they saved enough money on funding.
Wait. I'm gonna lie. We usually go to each other's Christmas parties. So if you're not having a Christmas party, let me know, innit, man.
I'll send you the Zoom link, innit?
Send me the Zoom link. Man, we'll put on a little shirt and that. I'll come. You get me? I'll come and rave it up.
Straight, man.
Nah, definitely. But yeah, Industry episode 1 and 2. I enjoyed the series.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
So far, so good.
It's definitely so far, so good. There is a little titillation in there. So. We're talking frontal nudity and all of them kind of things. So just beware, innit? Just be aware if you have those people in your house that you can't watch with the kids around.
And how do you feel about that Asian guy?
The one who killed himself.
Yeah.
Or he died.
So did he kill himself? I don't think he killed himself.
No, he didn't mean to.
But remember, he was worried because did he steal the idea that he was trying to present, or what was it? Or was he just upset that he didn't reformat the font?
No,
he's no character you've seen at work. He's just over. He's a warrior. He's a warrior. And if anything, so everything is like magnified. Do you know what I mean? It's like, so I don't know what he was actually doing, what work he was doing, but I think, and he also takes on work. Like, I'll do it.
Yeah.
He's struggling with his own work, but he's like, I'll do it. I'll help you out, and I'll do it for you. He's that guy, and then he's putting himself under pressure. He's just trying to impress the boss.
Burn himself out. Isn't it?
Yeah, he literally burned himself out. And what was funny is that after he did the wrong information, he put the wrong information, and that kept the meeting's cancelled anyway.
I know.
The meeting's cancelled anyway, and
that anxiety he got from that. That's what killed him. That's what, because he knew he does very wrong, and that anxiety and the war's gonna end, and then
because I wasn't too sure if he had like a heart attack, because I was thinking, did he take an overdose or did he have a semi-heart attack? Because
and he was also drinking lots of Red Bull, energy drinks.
Yeah. Exactly, and that's why I thought, maybe he might have had a heart attack, but there wasn't too clear what actually happened to him.
I see the way the boss was trying to make Harper say, she saw him take drugs and blah blah blah. Like that's to manipulate you,
Yeah.
Would you say he is?
Harper's like, so would you like me to say that I saw that?
Very true. And that incident when she went to a mill, and the one of the trader's main clients, Kel.
He's frozen, Karen.
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought, is he all right?
Was that?
No, honestly, I thought, is he all right? Okay.
I hope he's froze.
Yeah.
Bro, when he had that face expression, I was thinking, what's going on with Kel, bro?
Maybe it's actually a mannequin. He's changed.
Hey, Kel better come. Oh, he's gone. You better come back for the next segment, bro. It's his thing.
Oh God. Obviously they got drunk at the mill, and she got a cab, and it was a case of, and then she just made a move, and it was like, hey, hold on. Do you know what I mean? And obviously the woman wanted Harper to kind of also react in that same way. But lucky enough that even though she didn't obviously kiss back or whatever it was, she still got the business.
Yeah.
She still got the business, and it just shows, like, if you have a good pitch and the person sees something in you, they will come back.
But also showed me, to be a salesperson and them kind of things, you got to do a lot, bruv.
No,
like you've got to like, get me. If the client needs you to flirt with them, you need to flirt with them. If the client needs you to do this, you need to do that.
Oh yeah, and at the end of the day, it's about knowing your product as well. It's all about knowing your product, and which is the key thing. And she, she promised certain things, and obviously when she spoke to the guy who books the stuff, and he will say, no way I can give you that. And I think then she learned from her manager to be aggressive, make yourself known.
Yeah.
And on the back of that, then she got the deal that she wanted.
No, it's definitely good. But yeah, we're definitely here for industry. That's on BBC and on HBO. Any other shows that anyone's been watching? I will just say, Rich, because of you, I've started watching Harlots.
Is it Harlots?
Harlots.
I have been watching Harlots.
What do you think? What do you think of it?
It's all right. Mad. It's mad. Like, in my head, I'm like, I wonder what it'd been like if I was around them times. Like, would I be a man that takes money yard, or would I just spend all my money in the day?
Oh mate, it's no messing about with what was going on back then.
I think I'm probably about episode 5 maybe of the series 1. So like, obviously it's 3 seasons. So
3 seasons.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I've finished. Obviously, I've finished it now. But
all 3 seasons.
Of course, I was hooked in it. I was just literally hooked. I thought, oh my God, what kind of? I was just like, how come I didn't know about this show before? And
it wasn't on BBC before. So what it was on ITV Encore. So do you remember when ITV had a separate channel called Encore?
Encore, yeah.
It was on ITV Encore.
Okay.
And then BBC got the rights for it.
Oh, seen. And I was just like, where have I been? Why haven't I seen this show? And it was just, and like Murphy, I know you haven't seen it. Kel hasn't seen it. It's
So no
just
spoilers then, isn't it?
No, that's why
no
that's why
spoilers.
I'm not friend. No spoilers.
No spoilers. It's just a cast of majorities. Well, majority is all about women.
I think it'll be a little bit, not so much like, but it'll be a little bit like what was that program that you and Kel watched the other day? Where the women were just seen as baby making facilities.
Oh, Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah,
it's a little bit, but not so much. But it's a little bit like that, where basically the women, they're just women of the night.
Yeah,
basically.
I did hear about this one.
Yeah.
You told me about this one.
Yeah. It's on IT. It's on BBC iPlayer. It's all right. Okay, I enjoy it.
Yeah, and there's loads of like stuff happening in the background. You know, seniority. But yeah, I think it's good. It is good. I think it's worth a watch. It's a case of if you've got time, have a watch. If you don't have time, then you don't have time. But I enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely. Also, if you haven't watched it already, do not watch it. Do not watch Kevin Hart's Netflix.
Oh my gosh, awful. I didn't laugh once,
bruv. I saw a meme, where it said like this guy's face like this: beginning of Kevin Hart's Netflix, middle of Kevin Hart's Netflix, and end. I was thinking, I can't be taking the piss. No, literally, bruv. It was like that.
I didn't laugh once.
Is it that bad?
It's awful.
It's awful. I fell asleep getting to the end. I fell asleep.
I don't think I watched the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, I fell asleep like the last half an hour of it. I fell asleep.
And you know what it is? Because I like Kevin Hart specials, yeah? Like, obviously, we've gone to watch Kevin Hart, so, do you know what I mean? But it was very bad. It was very, very bad. Yeah. It wasn't funny. It was just awful. It was tiring. Man. It was tiring.
Don't get it twisted. No one was going in there to not laugh. I wanted to laugh. I wanted to. But he's lost.
So you know, with Kevin Hart, I tell you what it is, his memes are funnier than him.
I think the funniest thing with Kevin Hart was, I don't know if you've not seen it. Do you see the guy on TikTok? Yeah, you did. Obviously, Kel, you put in the group. Yeah. That looks like Kevin Hart. That's probably the funniest thing about Kevin Hart this week. Like, because he is a spitting. You know, like even Kevin Hart said, "I thought it was me."
Yeah. Straight Zambian.
That's mad for you to look at a next man and say, "Is that not me, bro?"
Yeah. It's like, but Nate, you remember that time in The Wire, like the kid in the ponytail?
Yeah.
Yo, if I put a thumb over the ponytail, that's you. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I see it. Yeah, man.
Yeah, don't watch it.
Everyone's got a twin in the world, saying it. Everyone's got a twin.
Definitely don't watch Kevin Hart. But if anyone else will watch anything else, I know we've gone through a lot of things this week.
Yeah,
man. I know Merv's got about 2 more programs that Merv has backed out. 12 episodes already.
Oh, you know what? The only thing that really kind of stood out to me that I watched this week was last week was the last episode of Supernatural, the last ever episode.
Yeah, big.
Carry On My Wayward Son.
Carry on my wayward. Yeah,
man.
Emotional.
Did you watch it, Carl?
Yeah, I told you, man. I had a catch up for season 12 to 14.
Yeah.
And then I watched the last 3 episodes of season 15.
Yeah. What did you think of the last episode? I have mixed feelings, man.
Yeah, it could be so much, but it's the last episode. Come on. For 15 years, like, that's what he gave us. I wasn't happy about that.
Yeah, I feel like the penultimate episode should have been the last episode. I think the way they ended this one was just like 50. And the thing is, it's not even like, I thought, it's actually been 15 years, you know. It's not even like it's been 15 years of our lives, bro. Like, and
15 years?
Yeah.
15
I think,
years.
To be fair, I think it's the longest genre-based TV program I've ever watched.
Yeah.
Like just committed to. And I'm just like, this is how you end it. I feel a bit wrong.
Well, did you watch the end of Vampire's Diaries? Did you see the end of that?
No, I jumped off the boat with that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
But the end is the same. They die, they go to heaven, and then everyone then they wait for everyone to die, and then they all link up, and it's exactly the same.
You're being serious?
I'm serious, but it's exactly the same. That even made it more disappointing for me. I was like, this is Vampire Diaries. It's the same ending.
Yeah. No, I don't know if it's because of COVID or they had to just rush it out. Like, but yeah, the very last episode wasn't needed. I think.
Not at all.
Like, it should have just ended the episode before now.
And there should be more cameos, like Bear, like just bringing all the cameos, man.
Yeah, like
see, this
is the way Dean died as well. I was like, come on, Dean. These love more than Sam. Do you know what I mean? Like, Dean's a bad boy, and you kill him like that.
See, I don't mind the irony of the way he died. I just thought, what's the point? Like, it didn't do anything. I didn't feel emotional. In fact, I started laughing. I thought, is this how they're gonna do it?
Yeah, I was like, are they serious? I was like, are they really serious? Come on.
Yeah. So,
do you know what the problem is? Like obviously we've been doing the pod for a while. It's just like when a great TV show is coming to the end, and it's the last episode, it's like they wreck the whole thing, and it's like you disregard the whole. It's like you're thinking, wow, that like Kel, what's that show that you watch, you love so much? The medieval one.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. You guys watched it, and you guys were so emotional, so upset by the ending.
Yeah.
It's
that's
like
another one.
It's like a show which, these shows are so...
Dexter as well.
Dexter's as well. Yeah. Dexter's another one. Yeah.
I feel like this is why I think sometimes, in one aspect, it's better that a show gets cancelled.
Heroes.
Because if a show gets cancelled, it leaves you on a kind of nail-biting edge. Yeah. And then you don't worry about it. Where sometimes if you know it's going to be the end of something, for you to try and wrap everything up sometimes is a bit too much. And sometimes shows can't cope.
It's basically like you die a hero or live long enough to become the villain, mate.
Yeah, that's it.
The thing is, like, to me, to end the show, I think it's always leave it in suspense, hoping there could be one day a spin-off, or do you know what I mean? That's the way I see it. Instead of just, obviously I didn't watch your Supernatural, but sometimes you just leave it and you're thinking, oh my God, will another one come back? Will they make it will they make a film? Will it, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've seen that recently, like even Harlots, at the end of Harlots, and I thought, season 3, you got all this far and the ending is like this. I was quite disappointed.
I don't think it's ended. I think Harlots is still coming back though.
Nah, apparently it's done.
Oh, Harlots done?
Yeah, it's done.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so just saying, all these shows seem to, when they end it totally, it just seems to be really poor.
Okay. All right. Well, last week, Kel, it was your turn to go back in time. And the film you chose was Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Indeed.
Which at the time, we all admitted none of us had ever watched it.
I know, that's mad to me, because that's, how you watch Back to the Future every year. That's my go-to film. Maybe like every 2 years, every 2-3 years, I watch it. Standard.
Bro,
so this is weird that you guys have never seen it before. So
do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I've seen the characters before.
Yeah.
I've seen him before. I must have briefly kind of seen it somewhere, but disregarded it totally for some strange reason. I don't know why. But like,
what do you guys think though? What do you? Obviously, you didn't finish it, but what did you think of this?
I enjoyed it. That's good.
Do you know what? I was laughing so much. I couldn't. I thought. I tell you what. I was in hysterics, right? He kept on calling his friend Cameron. And Cameron was in the car. He was in the car saying, I'm not going to go. But if I don't go, he's going to phone me all the time to say I'm going to go. He got out of the car. I think he chucked the keys at the door and he kept on jumping behind it. You see him jumping. It's like, I'm not going to go. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm going to watch the rest of it afterwards.
Do you know,
everything I've saw, I think it was hilarious.
I just didn't even realize how many references to things you see today, like Deadpool. I think it was at the end of Deadpool 2 or Deadpool 1, where, like Deadpool comes back and he's like, are you still there? Like, go. Like, I thought, oh my gosh, this is where they got that from.
That was one of the first things that I saw, the end credits. Like, I don't remember there being end credits. So that was, and him breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah. And even there was, that scene where he's like, obviously that scene where he's running through to get back home.
Yeah.
Like they showed that in, like, they've done that in Spider-Man Homecoming as well. And they even actually showed the footage of Ferris Bueller on one of the programs that the people were watching. And they even done a Family Guy cameo about that as well. Because I think the first time I saw that was in Family Guy. I didn't know where it was from at all. And I downloaded that song. I thought, I've got that song on my iTunes, and I listen to it all the time. I'm like, oh, this is where this tune's from, isn't it? Like, it's mad, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what? Yeah. Sorry, just one more thing. You know what? I don't even know if they even felt like when they were casting them, what's his name? Matthew Broderick, because it's Gadget. But you see how when he dresses up as the girl's dad out of school, I'm like,
oh yeah,
you're basically dressed up as Inspector Gadget, and
Gadget,
years later,
exactly.
and years later you'll be playing
become
it as well.
Inspector Gadget.
Yeah,
it's mad,
bro.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah.
That's the Gadget.
That's the Gadget, man. Yeah.
Inspector Gadget.
It was when he goes, have you got a kiss for your dad? And they start lipsing. I'm like, what? Like, you know, their teachers thinking, what kind of family is this?
They didn't even try to be discreet, you know, not even do it around the corner. Just like, that film. The head teacher gave me a joke.
So for me, some of the casting,
it was out for him, boy.
Some of the casting I thought was amazing. Well, obviously, look back now, it's amazing. Like, so obviously Matthew Broderick, but Jennifer Grey, who obviously was from Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
So this was before Dirty Dancing. The teacher Jeffrey Jones, who was in Beetlejuice, but he was also in one of my favorite films of that generation, was Howard the Duck. I don't know if anyone's ever watched Howard the Duck. But Howard the Duck, he looks exactly the same. Like, he looks like he's wearing exactly the same wardrobe, everything. Yeah, I was like all the way his face got twisted up at the end. I was like, that's Howard the Duck, yeah. And then it was a special shout out. There was a woman, the black woman, Virginia. She was also the grandma in Fresh Prince.
Yeah, I noticed that.
When I saw that, I was like, oh my God. Yeah,
she was the nurse.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because she's Philip's mum, innit?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, she was.
So like those little things that I was like, raw, bruv. It was that I thought it was very nostalgic. It was very of that time.
Yeah.
And the film when I talk about the film that we watch next week, it was I had a choice of two, but one was similar to this. So I'm not choosing that one.
Okay, cool. What was that one? Go on.
License to Drive.
That
had Corey Feldman in it. I think it was amazing. So, and it also got Philip Banks in it. Philip Banks is a driving school instructor. So basically, the guy, he goes to take his driving test. He fails his driving test. Like, Philip Banks fails him, like, because he's a driving instructor. Then he goes home. He tells his parents that he passed his test. So his parents give him his car, and he's allowed to drive back and go out with his friends and stuff with the car. But he hasn't got a license, so it's all a lie.
It rings a bell. It does ring a bell, but
it's sick.
It's the guys from
Goonies.
What's that? Goonies and the vampire one. Lost Boys.
Yeah. Corey Feldman and
the two boys.
Yeah. It was a film of our childhood, but we weren't talking about that. We're talking about your one at the moment. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I thought it was good. It reminded me, like, obviously he's a bit of a smart ass in it, because like everything he did, like, he thought of everything. Like, getting into the restaurant, I thought was sick. How he called them, then he got the woman, and all of that kind of stuff was amazing for that time. Like, even stuff like when he phoned the school, and it was like, yeah, you can kiss my ass, because he thought it was him, and he's and it was like, no, he's on the phone. He was like, huh? I thought that was sick.
That was funny.
Yeah, almost funny.
Like, he thought of everything. He was almost like a grown-up Kevin McAllister.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Proper.
Yeah. And obviously he was actually in his mid-20s playing someone who was a teenager.
Yeah.
And I think the girl was the only actual teenager, the girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, was she? Okay.
Yeah.
You see, was she actually a teenager?
She was actually a teenager.
I recognize her from Legend. Who's from,
But you know what's funny? This film, I don't ever see it being on TV. Like, literally.
It is. That's the thing. Yeah, man. It is.
Oh, is it?
It's a massive film, you know. It's probably got a cult following as well.
Yeah.
What is it? A Channel 5 film?
No. They show it on Channel 4, BBC. Every year, Christmas time they show it. It's around. It's around.
It's probably the first time I've ever seen it.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, if I know all these 80 films and I'm not even watching this film, it's just like, where have I been?
Well, you know what, Steve? Though, Cameron's got a bit of a dark storyline, though. Like, as much as it's funny and all that, when you actually think about Cameron and the way he just smashed up his dad's car, it's like he's probably going, and even like him, even him, like when he was contemplating to even go and meet Ferris, is like there's some, he's got some issues going on there as well, man. I mean, there's some underlying message there, basically.
I mean, you guys obviously you might not, but when you hear like certain bars There's a lot of rappers that references as well. That you guys probably it went over your heads because you didn't know what it was. Especially Jay-Z. Jay-Z references this film a lot. So you probably hear one of Jay-Z's bars, you'd be like,
Is that what he's... Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I thought a funny thing was, you know, when they were in the minicab and they looked over and his dad was in the opposite minicab and all of them...
and the dad looked back over and everyone ducked. It was like...
What the...
and the dad was awkward and she gave him like a semi-kiss, like, And
the dad was thinking, you know, like in his head, he was thinking, what, a little young thing? Then like, obviously she started making noise and he just put the paper there. It's like, yeah, little chief, yeah.
You know when I bet he's thinking, I
still got it. I still got it.
It's like, yeah, baby. I still got it. But yeah, good one, Kel. I'm not gonna lie. That was. I've
always wanted to watch that, and that was a perfect time.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I go on, Nate. Your turn now, brother.
All right. So, like I said, for me, it's a favorite film that I was going to watch, and it was originally going to be License to Drive. That was my second film. But the film I'm going to watch, and I think you've all seen it already, is my ultimate favorite film of that generation. Is Berry Gordy's The Last Dragon.
Big film.
I've heard of it. I've heard of this film
with Bruce Leroy.
Who's the master?
Oh, no! Who's the master? Bro, you know what? I'm not even going to guess it. It's one of my ultimate favorite films of 80s.
I need to watch this film again. Actually, I do need to watch it again.
And even when you see the Busta Rhymes video where he took the whole concept from this film. And then Mike, no, I'm not talking about it. I'll wait till
So what's it called, sorry?
The Last Dragon.
The last
Big film, man.
Massive film.
Yeah.
So Google Berry Gordy's The Last Dragon.
The thing is, I remember these characters, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, that's like me.
Even the younger brother. This is a film that it doesn't come on TV enough.
Nah, I don't see this on TV at all.
Yeah, it doesn't come on TV enough. But that is, I think, from the 80s, one of my favorite ultimate films.
All right, cool.
So yeah, go away. That's our homework for this week. Berry Gordy's The Last Dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, big. I definitely want to watch this. Yeah.
Yeah. No, enjoy it, man.
But no. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely check this out. But these are one of the ones that when you go to a shop, you know, like and they got VCRs for rent.
Yeah,
these kind of films, yeah, you see there and you think, oh, what's this?
Yeah, it's on VCR. I think I might even have a DVD copy somewhere as well, to be honest. But yeah, that'll be next week. Big. All right, Mandem. That's episode 71.
Mm-hmm.
Fully Geek Pod. You've got everything this week. You've got films, you've got TV, you've got news, you've even got what's your favorite alcohol drink in New Year. All right, completely organic. All right,
fully geeked, man. Fully geeked,
guys. I'm gonna go make myself a snake bite, and I'll see you next week.
Peace.
Wow.
Oh yeah, comment, share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your friend, and
all of that.
It doesn't cost nothing to share it, guys, or subscribe.